Good, good.
Good. You sound a little stuffed up still. And
We must be
live from Las Vegas.
Live and just a tad bit late.
Gold Bear Bunny says, how come GPO can't start entertainment? A little stuffed up still. Live. How is me? Oh, I better mute that bastard.
Everybody can thank the bear for waking me up.
Thank you, Bear.
Thank you, bear.
Still my job.
Gave me a little ring.
Okay, Stacking AG. I'll send Stacking AG a link, Pitt.
I did, I thought.
Okay.
Get with it.
Yeah, we can start now. So what's this about porn? What did you say, 305 or 350 ounces?
360 is the goal of the night.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Hey, Savvy.
Okay.
What the hell? I need Yahoo email. Oh, super.
Clinton.
Okay, I got him.
Oh, you got him right. Good.
Yeah.
I don't have to bat him. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us here.
Oh, hell.
What? I made you a giant burrito. You cannot be hungry.
I'm hungry.
Well, I fed you yesterday and today, so I can't go to jail. So go to your room now.
On the way, Stacking AG. On the way.
All right, I'm gonna go make my way into the shop and
Did I get on?
everything going. You guys entertained for 2 minutes.
Yes, everybody, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We had 9 before this thing even got underway. So let's make a record tonight. Or break a record.
Well, Pitt's going to, isn't he?
Yep. Hey, AG Scott's Kiwi, Mike Sagan, Tomoko, Silver Vessel came back. Thumbs up, Metal Molesters. AG Ender, how you doing, buddy? How's that fire doing out there in California? You get back home yet?
Oh, man, that's in his hometown.
Yeah, he was booted out. He had to evacuate.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
Who's that?
AG Ender.
No kidding.
Yeah, oh yeah, in California, he was right in that fire.
Is his house all right, or is it just smoke that had him move?
I don't know. Hey, Scully, how's it going, buddy?
I hope everything's all right.
Yes. Oh man, yeah. I got it.
All right, our computer master. How come when he sends me an invite through Google, Gmail, whatever, when I try to open the link, it says Google does not recognize it. But when he sends it through my other email in Yahoo, I can open up this link.
Huh.
That's because my computer's Canadian.
I'm not really sure.
I don't know either.
It might not be. Yeah, and okay. So when you open it, are you using Chrome at the time?
Yeah, you Chrome.
No, I think. I
There's
do
the
have
problem.
Google Chrome in my. I think I have the app downloaded on my phone, but I think my default browser is on Safari for internet.
On the computer side, you have to use Chrome.
Okay. That's why I'm doing it from my phone. Hey, Savvy, I think you did an awesome job last night talking about Bitcoin and all that other bullshit crypto stuff. The only thing that I think that would have done you better is if you could have just used a couple less Effenheimers, because you made a lot of good points, but I think to spread the message more, it would just be a little more beneficial. I get
Yeah, I needed to. It was late, and I was drinking too much, and and I just rambled a lot. And
No, but it was great, and it's what we need to be discussing more and more because, like, China is starting up their own cryptocurrency for their country's basically currency. So I mean, people are going there, and the elite, the 1% that want to basically have us chipped, have every control of everything that we do, they're basically trying to goat everybody into it. You know, Jamie Dimon came out and said that he first said Bitcoin was a sham and it's a farce, which it is, but you know, they're already all these people are setting up their own cryptocurrency. So I mean, for
Back and
anybody to go after it is
you got to stay closer to that mic. You're fading off into a distance.
sorry.
There you go.
Okay, A.G. Ender says probably know at least a dozen people in one way or the other who lost everything and knew 2 who didn't make it out.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah,
It's terrible.
Quite a few people died in that one out there. That's nuts, man.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about it, man. I'm glad you're safe, Ender.
Yeah.
Yes. Nothing worse than a forest fire. So where'd that Pitbull guy go?
He's warming up the furnace.
Yeah, he said he was going out to the shop and get set up out there.
It was kind of cool to be in the shop firsthand when I was out there visiting them.
Nice.
Okay.
Ender says it's up to 40 who didn't make it out. That's bad, yeah. Man.
Ouch.
And I think a lot of that too is because the cell towers and all that just burned down, so people weren't able to get, contact evacuation notices or anything like that.
Golden arms. Golden arms. Golden arms.
This isn't Steam It, is it? Is this Steam It?
Golden arms.
Yeah, must be Steam It. Who's Ryancking 87? What the hell is going on here, guys? What the hell do you think's going on here?
We're trying to bash cryptocurrency as much as we can.
Yep.
Well, there's probably going to be some new guys in the chat tonight.
Cool.
And you'll figure that out later why.
Ooh.
Do we need to keep the toolbox close here, or what?
Well, there's going to probably be some guys coming over from Reddit.
Okay.
I'll let Pitt talk about it, but that's what it is.
All
right, so we're just shooting the shit there, Ryan, until we can get Senior Pitt Bullion up to keep you guys all entertained with some dazzling pours, and then we'll just sprinkle in some bits and pieces here, or make everybody laugh once in a while.
So, Clinty, why don't you show us some of your community box?
There you go.
Oh, go. I could probably end up doing that. I just have to move a couple things around here.
There's a nice community piece right there.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
That is a nice one.
There's
I like that one. That's pretty nice. Those were very cool.
There's a couple more right up here.
I'm jealous that you ended up with that 14K. That was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm quite happy that I did.
Yeah, Scully, you did an awesome job with that, dude.
That was quite unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't know you got in on that guy. I didn't even know it was available. Wow.
Neither did I.
That was. Oh, he just surprised you with that one, did he?
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's very awesome.
Must be rough to be Mike GPO.
Say that again?
I said it must be rough to be Mike GPO.
I know. Hey, there's Unprofessional Treasure all the way from Australia, I believe.
Yeah, UT.
Yep.
It's very awesome.
He's down visiting the girlfriend. Was that you, Mike?
I never thought him for
It is.
Great guy.
Ooh, look at it. It's dark in there. There you go. Got some light. Yes.
Well, the woman and I have finally pulled the made the decision. We haven't pulled the trigger yet, but we will be getting the Delft clay. Just today, I was looking at some stuff, and it was like, that's it. No more Petrobond. I got like 15 pounds of this stuff. I want.
So you think you're going to graduate to the Delft clay already, huh? You think you're just going to?
I'm moving along, man. I've been pouring really good. I've learned a lot, and I'm stepping up my game.
Okay.
I think you got to go through like 100 pounds of Petrobond first. There's a rule.
Whole another beast.
Says there's a girl showing coins in her underwear on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we know who that one is.
Bikini coin girl, Donovan.
It's really just me with the wig, guys.
Yeah. and he shaved really close one day. Made a lot of
it's just me with the wig. You guys are all falling for it. It's funny.
Oh boy.
There you go. Scully says, keep your Petrobond though, Savvy.
I thought maybe I'd keep a pound or two of it, but I just, I figured if somebody wanted some,
Delft clay gets a little tricky in the wintertime.
That's all right. I'll heat the shop. I ain't worried.
Man, so I got this friggin'. I love the shop today. They gave me nothing but Scottsdale bars.
Oh, there you go.
I got 380 ounces of these, and they gave me 2 10-ounce bars, so I can't complain.
Jeez.
Because last time I got like 15 10-ounce bars, and if you guys can see this, it's not cancer. It's actually what they call a callus. So,
is that the first one you ever had?
Yeah, Bear helped me out. I thought I had cancer, skin cancer, and then Bear let me know that it was a thing called a callus.
That's going to make masturbation a little bit weird for you for a couple days now.
It'll feel like somebody else is doing it.
No, those are pleasure now.
It's just weird, man. I never seen something like that.
Man, and you might actually get your skin might toughen up in that particular area. Brace yourself. I mean,
yeah, that's what the Bear was telling me. Yeah.
You're 1/10 away from having a French tickler there, Fitz.
Kind of like getting your first pubic hair or something.
I did kind of feel like a man.
On top of callus.
Yes. Vessel, you probably been like that since you're 20.
Yeah.
Mean man Pitt, is he okay? Yeah, he's just a little under the weather. He might have a man cold or something.
Do I sound funny? Yeah, I'm sick.
Bear, I heard you might have somebody that could slay the horned berry. Is that true?
I do have the hornberry slayer.
Yeah.
You better not bring them around these parts, man. I got kick ass.
See if I can get a peek. Let's see if we can get a peek of him real quick.
You better not. I'm gonna come find you.
Oh, he's cool. I gotta get one, Bear.
Horned berry man character to glue it onto.
No, that dude.
Gotta wear your Trump shirt. I got you, Clint.
Oh, look at the Bear. Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, he's got two faces.
You gotta wear the Trump shirt. Trump shirt. I got you.
That is, yeah, that's Trump. I didn't recognize the hair.
Yeah, that's what gives it away.
But at least it's true he's a flathead anyway, like at the back.
Not too shabby.
That's a nice piece, though.
Yeah, so anyway, so the Scottsdale bars are going to make this melting go easy today, I think.
Hey, Silver Hippie.
What you working on tonight, Randy?
Oh, just this.
Fleur de lis.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Very cool.
Working for himself tonight.
Yeah.
About time, eh?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Hey, Donovan, you might have to restart your computer or something because chat's been going on for about 15, 20.
Oh yeah, just restarted. If he didn't, he's probably still just chatting
Yeah,
away.
he says I'm checking on Pitt to make sure all is well. It's 30 minutes past start, not like him. Unless
Bear had to wake
on
me up.
Pitt's leg.
X out of there and re-click it.
Look at the core lines on this little beauty right there.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Two pools of silver vessel beauty.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Up north pour.
Yep, there's this little
Got
ship.
the Woodson one?
That is a Woodson one.
See you later on Professional Treasure, and hello, Christopher Sanchez. Snake Man, right in the middle of the screen.
I did want to share something with Pitt, but now I can't see the screen, so I wanted to get his honest opinion on it. I'm very proud of this, and I wanted to share it with him in particular. I'm sure the rest of you would appreciate it, but you know,
Where?
Can you see the screen from me?
Nope.
Yeah, I can see the screen.
All right, let me kick it on. I wanted to see what you think. Silver's SS sent that to me from Canada. How'd I do, boss man?
Oh yeah, that sucks, man.
Thanks, buddy.
You antique the
it
shit
looks
out
good.
of that.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Thank you. I'm proud of it, man. I think I did it justice, and it really made it a lot more important to me. So I like it.
Nice.
Looks good, Savvy.
Very, very good. Very good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me.
Does anybody else share my sentiments from this cool Vulcan bar, which says "fuck you, taxman"? Anybody else think the IRS sucks a bunch of balls?
I know Bear thinks they do.
He sure does.
Bear,
Yeah.
give me an amen for a Vulcan "fuck you, taxman."
Amen.
There it is.
Amen.
Bear paid more in taxes than most people do in a decade.
Did
They saw it too. They saw the checks.
Yeah.
And they did.
Buy it a short and curly's, Bear?
Freaking unbelievable, man.
About 1,500 ounces worth of silver down the drain in one day.
Really make a guy debate working overtime when the government takes it all.
Yeah, no shit.
It's like some people's lifetime of stacking in one check.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at these two bad pieces from
Not
Louis
even
Louis.
for me.
And Vulcan, that video you did today of that opening from BSO, that was the coin I was referring to.
26 here, only 10 likes. No, I got 26 here and 29 likes, Donovan.
Get him, Mike. Get him.
Isn't that the guy in Hawaii, Donovan? Aren't you the guy in Hawaii?
Oh,
Yeah, Donovan's here. What's up, man?
Donovan Barbadillo.
I like that guy.
Must be because the internet takes longer to get there across the water or something.
Ooh, losing Louis.
Two losing Louis parts with the sterling in them. I got a copper eye on this guy. And then we got
I love that.
Ogre.
Did you see his airplane port today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
Who did that?
Louis.
Who
And
poured
that's a
that?
cylinder.
Louis.
That's
Louis.
almost perfect right there.
No, who poured the airplane for him?
Louis.
Didn't Louis
Oh,
pour the airplane for somebody else?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I'm confused then. I thought somebody poured it for him. I'm confused.
No.
I didn't watch the video yet. I just read the.
Screw you guys, okay?
Get that torch fired up.
It's coming. It's coming.
So's Christmas.
We got this much silver to get in there first.
Hey, let's do a snake out. Anybody that's got their camera on, take out your Sanchez snake.
I got that. Hold on.
Don't make me do
Yep,
that.
Sanchez snake out.
Run, Savvy, run.
Mine's up.
There it is. Mike's got his out.
And
This segment of Metals Mafia Live Chat is brought to you by Chris Sanchez.
Another finger.
Oh, so today for Will's birthday party, I was using the mandolin and cutting up some potatoes, and I damn near cut off my finger.
Jesus, Murphy.
I'll get on
Witt
that.
is like the most accident-prone person in the world, man.
Oh.
Yes.
He gets hurt wherever he goes.
Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like at the party, you fucking wrecked your dad's car.
In all fairness, though, I did buy it from him, so I wrecked my truck.
Okay, we're
And
having
then Vulcan says every time you go over there, you almost blow the place up.
The only snake he ever stamped. He put my snake's name on the back of it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Sanchez snake out.
That's too cool.
And his little initials up there, too. Love it.
I'm a sneaky
What's your
little
snake's name?
Because Mona's a snaky little bitch. And snuck that one in on me. I never knew anything about it.
Darwin Stack says, what's with the snakes? They're Christopher Sanchez snakes.
Yeah, we made him famous here on the old Mafia chats. Now he's up to like
Yeah, for free too. I expect my check in the mail, Chris.
10%.
what number is he up to? Like 20, I think.
I think he's got to be at 20. Because I'm pretty sure Silver Hustling got 18 and 19, I think.
Yeah.
I got number 7.
Hey, Christopher Sanchez, you need to send me your email address because I need to send you a couple ounces of silver per silver saver.
Hey, put those snakes away, he said.
Hey, put those snakes away. See, he doesn't want to make any more. Good man. Put those snakes away.
All right, snakes away.
Mine's toning. It's like gold now.
Yep.
Yeah, so's mine.
That's why I leave mine right in the living room window. Hey, okay, Donovan. I don't know how. Yeah, Pitt's fine. Pitt, talk to Donovan.
Donovan, I love you.
I didn't mean exactly that way, but
Oh, I thought you meant sweet talking.
no, he says, "Hey, Mike GPO, is everything okay with Pitt?" Yep, he's fine. He's just in the background getting his shit together.
I'm talking. I'm saying things, trying.
Good day, Grenadier. See you later, Silver Hippie. He says, I can't get the video or audio to load when I'm at work. Talk to you later.
Really?
Are you doing all loaf bars, or are you doing any graphite molds, Pitt?
There are some graphite molds.
Because I have one of your graphite molds right here. I have your Hexy skull.
Oh, yes, I do.
With the beautiful pour lines on the back, stamped Pit Bullion, 2 Troy ounces.
Zach and AG, step up to the microphone.
Sorry, I got Pit Bullion Hexy. Right here, sexy Hexy.
Well, look what I got. I got a stack in AG-47 Winchester bar.
It's nice.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How you guys like that?
Hey, Donovan, refresh your computer or refresh your browser. It worked good that way.
You must love the Second Amendment if you have that bar, Pitt.
And Starving Stacks.
I'm really debating on whether I just want to keep it or post it. I really like it. I've always fancied it.
Get a hold of Christopher Sanchez if you want a snake. But
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
not
think
giving
he's
away.
giving them away.
Christopher.
And in reference to my particular snake, thank you for it.
D-Wing.
Hi, D-Wing.
I wish the silver melted quicker.
Grenadier. Talking Greek again or Latin or whatever the hell he's talking.
So what's your list tonight? You got big bars, little everything.
We got 5 kilos, 5 20-ounce long bars in the cast iron, then 5 20-ounce bars in the graphite, and 5 I can't remember, man. I have to look.
Man, you better get at her.
Yeah.
You need multiple furnaces.
You might want to make sure you get the right course, man.
What's the plural word for furnaces? Furnace eye?
Furni.
Furni.
Furni, yeah. Furni.
No, that's it. That's it.
I tried to talk to him earlier about that, and he don't want to do it.
Yeah, that's what it is. 5 20-ounce bars, vintage style, and then 5 20-ounce bars, graphite, and then 5 kilos.
Hey,
15 pours, 360 ounces.
Nice.
Can I get a hot Bernie dog right here? Hot Bernie dog.
Hot Bernie dog.
Hot Bernie dog for sale.
I got a hot Bernie dog Clint Eastwood right here.
That was the funniest shit ever, man. The hot Bernie dogs. We saw that in the restaurant. It was too funny.
Hot dog slider. I never
The
heard
only
of
thing.
anything.
Yeah, the only thing better was that Jenny was with us, so we were able to verify it. I mean, if it would have been just you and I, it never would have. We never would have seen it.
This is true.
And, hey, just for the record, you guys, on Instagram, if you go to Mike GPO1, I still got 3 spots open for this bad pit bullion pour right here.
Oh yeah, you guys. Somebody put a link in the thing. So man, you got to get those 3 spots done up and get this.
Go ahead and drop that link, Mike.
Say that.
Drop the link to your thing, and you'll sell them 3 spots right now. Let's get that thing out there. Let's get it. Let's get that thing down.
Gotta figure out how to do that first. Oh,
Copy paste.
And you know what? I don't have Instagram on my computer.
Oh, look at you, Mike.
Hey,
Do you have to have an Instagram account?
yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? This freaking computer took a shit this morning and spewed all over the place.
I'll see if
I'm lucky I got it back up and running for this test.
I'll see if I can hunt it down.
Corn dog 925 sucks. It's hard to work with. It's dirty. It's messy. It's hard to stamp. It's hard to.
You talking about 925?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked. Some guy sent me a message today, said that he wanted me to melt his 90% coins into a bar. And I was like, hell no, And then he kind of threw in the story of like they were his grandpa's coins and he wants to get his grandpa's coins melted into a bar and stamped with his initials. And so he tugged on my heartstrings, so I'm probably going to do it.
90%?
Yeah.
They should keep the coins and just have a bar made.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know
not
if
trying
it's
to tell the
maybe.
man what to do with this money.
There's 350, Scully.
I did the stamping on this
And
bar.
your bar's in the mail.
This is a 925 bar. I thought. I don't think it's too hard to stamp, honestly.
Not when you're friggin' got 20-inch pythons like Hulk Hogan.
Well, thank Father Vulcan for that. Thanks, Father.
Got all the
For
good
the Instagram users, here's the link, or this is actually a paste of Mike's little comment in there, but
Savvy's man.
and I am 48 characters beyond allowed. All right, I'll have to go work that out.
You're what?
What am I doing?
48 characters beyond the limit of what I can pop in the side chat.
Oh, God.
Always something, right?
Yep.
You need to shorten your message, man.
Yeah, but it's probably just a big, long URL.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I can't link to it directly, unfortunately.
Oh, I know.
But what I can do is I'll go ahead and link your Instagram page, and you will see the round in question, and you may choose from there.
Savvy,
Yes, sir.
hang tight, brother. Scully says he'll take 2 spots. That means I got 1 spot left only. 1. There you go. Thanks, buddy.
And according to this, he has spot number 1, 3, and 4 available in his raffle. This is the exact piece of hand-poured 999s, fine silver that you will receive. Spots are $350 USD. And please PayPal friends and family to Mike GPO's email, which I will also paste now.
Okay, Scully's got 1 and 3. Spot number 4 is left.
Spot number 4 is available.
Thanks, Scully. On the gut pile 10 minutes after loading. On the gut pile. Okay, I got you.
Ah, somebody's out hunting. His opener this weekend for bow season.
How can you tell?
It's been open for a while.
That
Down
was Hustlin' 13 that put out that crossbow video yesterday.
That's what I use, a crossbow.
Do you?
That was a nice unit he had too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll put a hole in you. Okay. I'll have to make it to Instagram.
What are you working on there, Randy?
Okay, Ryan. Okay, there's no more spots, so I'm gonna go close out that thing.
Ooh, Fleur de Lis.
Boys.
Yeah. I'm just taking a break. All I have to do on yours, let me see, where is that?
Oh, I cannot wait to get me one of those.
Ryan,
I'm already reserving one.
What's that?
Back in AG-47 bar.
Oh yeah.
I still have to work on the background and the weapon.
Oh, that is just yes. Fire.
Don't make a comment in PayPal friends and family about transactions about the raffle. Otherwise, they get pretty PO'd, and it's going to cost somebody some money. Probably me.
That's awesome, Randy. Randy.
Wow.
Randy.
Absolutely.
It looks like some silver just hit the mold over there in Bullion.
It's absolutely pouring rain right now. Pouring.
Oh man, it was snowing like a bat out of hell here this morning.
It's pouring silver in here.
Ryan C. King 87, you got the last spot. You got number 4. Send me a
boy.
Oh, you sold them all already, Mike?
or whatever. Say that again.
You sold them all already?
They're gone. Yep.
Minutes, they're gone.
You know,
Nice.
Newey, hello.
See, I was figuring that if all else failed, at least in the live chats every Saturday, we can get the rest of your spots sold, you know?
Yep.
Until you become rich and famous on Instagram for your raffles.
Oh yeah, rich and famous. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have Instagram, Mike. Otherwise, I would have bought one up.
Say that again.
I don't have Instagram. Otherwise, I would have bought one up.
You don't need Instagram. You just need PayPal.
Oh, I just said if you needed Instagram, you said yes. I got PayPal.
I'm just busting your balls, buddy.
You just got to know Mike GPO, and you're in.
I just started Instagram like last week.
You did?
Yeah, I saw you on there today, Vassal.
And I'm following you too.
Oh yeah.
They're all over you like stink on a bear.
A lot of YouTubers in there.
In a bear? Is he sleeping again?
Yes. Yes. I am asleep.
Yeah, I was the one supposed to be sleeping.
Marcia is snoring.
Hey, Pitt, are you going to welcome the Reddit guys?
Oh, yeah, for all you Reddit guys that are here, appreciate that. And soon we will be doing something here.
Well, that's cool. I'm going to have to go find you over there.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah,
So
if you're on Reddit, it would pay to check that out, the Silverbuds area out, and see what I got cooking over there.
I collect their coins. I gotta get me a whirlpool still.
Kilo.
I love the fairies.
Well, I love you, Vessel.
Well, I love you too. There we go. There's a Kraken. Who's showing that? Oh, A.G. Randall. Yeah.
Kraken.
Where I hang out, yeah.
What happened to 100% gold and silver? I got his little slug right here.
Oh yeah, I got 3.
I heard from him for ages.
I got 3.
You know how these pours come and go.
Oh wow, look at that shiny package.
Shiny package.
My brother.
Shiny package.
The brother of the vessel.
Yep.
Yes.
Vessel's big brother.
He would be
That's
there
bodyguard.
if I wasn't contagious, he would be here.
If you weren't
I
contagious.
know, Vessel, you gave me your flu, man.
Yeah, I hope you don't have the flu, dude.
Nah, I think I'm good. I take a lot of vitamins and stuff, so I usually lick these things pretty quick.
Damn.
That's good.
There's my succubus round.
What? That's one of my.
The succubus from Feli Mint.
Yeah, the feline mint. That's where they're from. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, we were just looking at
Yeah.
those today. We're gonna pick
They're-
one of them up at some point.
They're very cool, Savvy. When you get them in your hands, everything always looks better in your hands, whether it's a coin, whether it's a horde bar like this from the Bear R2D2
Your
badass.
penis.
That's what
Somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody had actually cut out the background where just the succubus was left, as well as the outer ring. But they had cut the background out with jeweler's saws, and they did it for the two guys at Feline Mint, and it was absolutely stunning.
I know what you're talking about, and you're exactly right. It was a honker, eh? It was that succubus round, eh?
Yeah.
That's a lot of cutting because her dress has some pretty flowy spots that would be hard.
Oh, it goes better. They blackened the wings and everything, and they gold gilded her.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
wow.
Yep, it was freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was a piece of artwork. I mean, it was awesome.
Oh my god, I can't believe how much it's raining right now.
Pouring in Vessel Land.
It's raining
Instead of
here.
the vessel train, you're going to hear the vessel tugboat.
Vessel boat.
And if I might, everybody that's in that raffle, tomorrow, 2 o'clock.
Can I get in
And
that
Mike
raffle
GPL,
without-
what random thing you got on your desk today?
Man, you guys, I got a piece of Velcro.
I got
A piece of Velcro on your desk?
MP49.
It's
9
like
millimeter.
that cable-friendly Velcro, you know?
Oh, you
Cable-friendly Velcro. I like it.
You wrap it around computer cables, and it sticks to itself, so your cables are not all over the place.
Sounds kinky.
Thanks, Ryan. I also
I
have
want to go and buy some right now.
look at that, a golden maple leaf.
Ooh.
That
Very
would,
nice, Mikey.
somebody's going to be casting this in the future.
That'll look very cool.
I thought it would look really good hanging around my neck, you know.
Yep.
Oh, that is beautiful.
And I also have, I lost it, damn it. When my computer took a crap today, I got a nice little Desert Eagle. It's about 1.5 inches long.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Get that cast, dude.
Yeah,
Did you just say?
I know a
Did
guy
you
that
just
can do
say? Did you just say you lost it?
Yeah. Well, it's on the site. How's that? Does that work?
You lost it, and in there you lost it.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. Oh, okay. The most random thing. How about this? A World War II Red Cross pin. Grenadier, look at I got for you, buddy. And it's not even
medic
silver.
one.
It's a World War II Red Cross pin. There you
I'm
go.
sure our Reddit viewers will enjoy to know that piece of Velcro is on your desk, though.
Yes. Hey, Sluice Goose, John Gotti. Got all kinds of folks in here tonight, eh? Man.
The Goose. Oh, hey Goose! I got your shirts made today, and so I got one for Mini Goose, and I got one for you too, brother. I'll send those out on Monday.
Nice.
Old Bear Bunny.
I'm liking the 34 thumbs up with the 32 watching. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everybody remember that Metals Mafia shirts are going to hit the store soon here.
Nice.
Shiny package says Howard.
Hey, Clint, you got any of those Metals Mafia shirts to show off over there?
I do. Give me a second.
What?
Right.
I didn't hear anything about that, I don't think.
Howard.
Yeah. Well, Clint only got his first because he came out here and I just gave him to him while I was here, you know?
Okay, I remember that, I think.
Okay, see you later, John Z. And he says, Pit Bullion, hit me up tomorrow about the email I sent you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Howard.
Howard.
Vulcan's woodsing.
He is.
And it's probably raining there because it's been pissing all day here.
Oh yeah, the whole Midwest is soaked right now.
Scully wants in for 2 of those for sure. Of those shirts.
I was talking to Vulcan yesterday, and I said, "Are you driving? You shouldn't be talking on the phone." He says, "Oh, it's okay." He says, "I'm just sitting here in a sea of traffic."
So, as far as my Reddit viewers go, just wanted to let everybody know that the first person to answer is Jeremy. Jeremy J, we'll call him. So congratulations, Jeremy J. You have won the Reddit contest, the secret Reddit contest. That's not a secret no more.
Sluice Goose says, "Can't be on long tonight. Have to be up early for a bear hunt." Are they using you for bait, Sluice?
That'd be cool. Watch.
No, that'd be Magic Mike.
So I don't get it. Are you broadcasting on Reddit as well, or?
I had a little secret giveaway from my Reddit people over there because they've been treating me quite well, and I wanted to do a little something just for them.
Scully wants to know if you're going to have women's tank tops with the MM logo.
No, but I am going to have G-strings out here very soon, so don't worry, brother. Don't worry.
So what, Pitt? We don't treat you well enough?
Who doesn't?
We don't
There needs to be a clause in that. Anybody who gets the G-string.
All right, Randy, I'll send you a G-string too.
Oh, thank you.
Has to be a video.
Jeremy.
No, actually, I just picked up your shirt today, Randy, as well.
Oh, cool.
Jeremy Jones says it will go good with a 20-ounce cast loaf you poured.
Loaf.
And
Loaf.
He was quick on it, man. He was only about a second before about 5 other people. So good job, brother.
Nice.
What's his face? Don almost got it, man. He was only a second away in back of Jeremy.
Garage.
garage.
I'm gonna go to the garage.
Garage.
Are you sure you should be smoking in your delicate condition?
No, I absolutely should not be.
But you're gonna anyway, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, not really.
Yeah.
When I start coughing up blood, then I'll probably be.
Just have half.
Yeah.
Just have half. Sizzle, sizzle.
I'm gonna try to join on my phone here.
All right.
How many
time for
bars?
another
How many bars you poured?
1.
Gonna be a long,
One.
gonna be a long chat. Ooh, there! Look at that Stack It AG rocking that Mafia shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Back one.
That is nice. I like it.
Nice. Yep.
Oh, there we go. I had myself muted. All right. Was I doing all right as far as?
Yeah, you did good. Rome Dog Stacker Rome wants, what size bar is that, Pitt? Yes. You and me both, Silver Supplement. And on the little thumbnails down there, I'm right beside them too.
Does that shirt fit, Mike?
Yeah, just like it's like a big bear hug.
Like a big bear hug.
Pun intended.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just right, Bear.
I'm one size bigger than that.
Are you? Well, you're a big fella then.
I am a big fella.
I'm a 4.
It's a whole lot of bear going on over there.
They broke the mold with him.
A lot of bear.
Hey,
Too much
though,
for us to handle.
big props for Wee Bear putting up 205.
It
225.
was 225 actually.
Hey, you
Yeah.
know what? A bear, I was about 5 tablespoons from pulling off a bear the other day.
What? 5 tablespoons of what?
Craft dinner.
Ah.
I couldn't put in 5 more spoons, man.
I actually
the bear
had I had shells and cheese tonight, and I ate a whole package of kielbasa myself.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yum.
yeah, it's good, man.
Yum.
Yep. Coop,
And then
Coop,
you got
a thing of hot mustard.
It's smoky up in here. Oh, man.
You dump another one already? That's a lot of sauce.
Kielbasa and
How'd everybody's week go over there? Vessel, you're all moved into your new place?
yes. My week
Very
consisted
nice,
of
very nice.
mostly just being in bed.
Are
I'm
you
just
starting to get used to it over there?
Yeah.
Can you imagine, Vessel, if you would have had to move last weekend?
I don't have the garage set up yet. I don't have anything really done yet. I've been sick, so I'm not really settled yet. What did you say, Mike?
Could you imagine if you had to move last weekend or this weekend?
Oh, heck no. There's no way.
Yeah, no. Call the sheriff. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So, having a cold like that is no fun at all, I'll tell you.
Hell no, it ain't. I just got a little fever and I ain't liking it.
Yeah, I was sweating. Then I was freezing. Then pissing out my ass. And then I was freezing. And then I was laying in pools of sweat. Oh, it was just horrible.
He was hallucinating for a couple days.
Donna Barbadillo says, we'll see y'all next week. Got to work early, so I'm going to hit the sack. I'm afraid if I stay any longer, I might order a kilometer. Good night. And
A kilo, probably.
Yeah.
A kilo bar.
He could still order one and go to bed. He could still do both. It's 2017.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. And Ryan C. King was a good... week was good on this end. Sent the wife on her flight to DC when her boy and I got into DC on Wednesday. Oh, it moved. Damn.
Sounds cool.
For 2 weeks. Got to Destin, Florida.
DC's
Boy,
expensive, man.
For FEMA, I think he said.
Not FEMA.
What's that?
I said not FEMA.
I think that's what he said.
Wow.
I don't know.
Randy loves FEMA.
It's his wife. D-Wing,
Randy's a
gotta
FEMA
run.
activist.
Everyone have a great night and weekend. Thanks to the Mafia and A.G. Randall for the round I won. Thanks again, guys.
Who's that? D-Wings?
D-Wing, yep.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night, D-Wing.
Let's all say happy birthday to Shiny Package's daughter. Birthday today.
Today?
Shiny Package's daughter. And I missed
It's Shiny Package's birthday today?
No, his daughter.
Oh, his daughter.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Shiny Package's daughter.
Happy birthday to Silver Vessel's niece.
That is correct.
Right?
That is correct.
Kid
I
package.
think she's what?
That's kind of
Well,
cool, Vessel, that like you and I are friends, but we've kind of like called each other, brothers. And it's your niece's birthday today. And if we were brothers, it would be your nephew's because William's well, I guess his party was today. I take that back.
You say she turned to a man?
Big Will is 5 today.
Oh, they share the same birthday. That's pretty cool.
Big Willie style.
Yeah, I smoked three slabs of ribs, 5 chicken breasts. We made a homemade apple pie. We got a Dairy Queen Transformer cake and a
Homemade
Transformer
apple
pinata.
pie.
Hey,
Now
Rick.
The apple thing you have is freaking sweet, dude.
So
Oh, man,
Stack and AG, who was eating their potatoes and said, "Oh, what's this?"
I don't know who.
I don't know. Well, who got your finger? Did you cut the end of your finger off into the potatoes?
Oh yeah, I was cutting it on the mandolin. I was slicing them.
Hey, you're supposed to use that little attachment that comes with the mandolin.
I was trying to be all fancy and showing the wife.
Yeah, I know.
Phil,
I got a couple of fingers that are square on the ends too.
And the worst part is that my thumb, this stupid nail, when I was cooking I was washing my hands and stuff when I was messing with the chicken. And so the skin here was getting all kind of like spongy or whatever. And the nail like popped out. So I had to peel the skin back to push the nail back under because it was giving me an uncomfortable feeling. I've got a little bit of my nail that's left here. Otherwise, the rest of this is all dead. Dead. Howard.
Dead. Howard.
Later, Tomoko.
And, just kind of wanted to give Pitt his love, and he'll be taking off for the night.
what is Silver saying today?
Gearing up for my birthday now.
When's your birthday, Savvy?
8 days from now.
Almost home.
No, just like the rest of us.
Just another day.
Yep.
Another day at the bench.
Another day older and deeper in debt. Tennessee Ernie Ford. I owe my soul to the company's soul. You got to be old to know that one. Colonel probably knows that one.
I thought Johnny Cash sung that.
No.
No.
No, it's Tennessee Ford, I believe.
Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Okay.
Okay, behold this says, who's breathing like a stalker?
That's the bear.
That would be there.
The bear
Is
likes
it-
to breathe heavily.
Is it really that loud?
Yeah.
Sound like Darth Vader.
Not eating potato chips.
Yep.
Again.
They're calling you Vader.
Well,
I've learned to tune it out talking to the bear quite often.
Hey, Randy, what do you think of that FEMA picture there?
Oh, there you go. FEMA.
Let's see. Yep.
By
here
David
they
Dees.
are.
It's coming.
That's from. This guy is so good. I recommend anybody that's new here. The guy's name is David Dees. Right up at the top here. David Dees. David Dees. This is the second volume. He does a great job of just photoshopping or taking kind of like creative photos and telling a story with them or making somebody kind of think outside the box. Try to wake up your friends and family if they don't want to. It's kind of an easy way to ease them into the whole waking up process.
Okay.
I love it. That book. I still look at it. It's sitting right next to my chair in the living room.
Ryan C. King wants to know, are there any other hillbillies on here from West Virginia? Or any combat veterans? Yes, a friend is on here. Yep, there you go. Who else is it?
We got love for the military. Nobody
AG
feels.
Colonel is a combat veteran.
Nobody. Yeah, veteran or Vulcan is a vet.
Vulcan is a vet. A.G.
Savvy
Randall is a vet.
A.G. Randall. Yep. Savvy Metal.
Yeah, we got a lot of veterans on here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody takes a knee here during the anthem.
We
Yeah,
take
no.
a knee at the Metals Mafia.
Yeah, you take a
What?
knee
No,
at the
we don't
Mafia,
take
you
knees,
get
Fit. We
tapped
don't
in the
take
back
knees.
of the head.
In fact, any of you take a knee anywhere, I better not hear about it.
Yeah, there's no knee taken here.
Goose is a
Nope.
vet. That's true. I remember that. 10 years in the Marine Corps. Hoorah!
Yeah.
How cute is this photo? Remember when these two were young, just having fun, playing in the hallway?
That's cool.
They look
Is that before they became famous at Watergate, I guess?
right.
Southern West Virginia in the coal fields.
Oh, I found out how redneck I was when I moved to New Hampshire there, corn dog. I went to go get gas the first day. They said, "You're not from around here, are you?"
Here, this is probably my favorite one of the whole thing right here. The sheeple.
The sheep.
Welcome to the Zionist world order. Thou shalt obey and serve. Give up your guns
Never.
and do what you are told.
Never.
Hey, Stacking AG, do you know how to make 18 million people into sheep?
How do you do that, Mike GPO?
You put out a new iPhone.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
Walk around like zombies.
A vessel.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh, what is that?
500 lire.
Yeah, I mispronounced that.
Yeah, it's
Does
funny.
any-
BSO commented on my video. He says, "Ooh, where have I seen that before?"
Yeah, he's supposed to be possibly showing up tomorrow at the Sunday service Colonel runs, and he's gonna be the second auction fella. He opened his package. He won an auction I ran, and what do you know? Shanny from Bear Ridge Design, Scully's better half, also included a half-ounce heart that she had done and sent it to him as well. And it was awesome.
Yes, it was silver supplement. That was the dirty one. Was being the operative word.
Oh, that was cool.
And I'll give a little quick shout out to Silver Supplement. Mike GPO did kind of like a little interview with him the other day and live, and he displayed 689 ounces of custom pours from the community as well as businesses as well. That was a lot of shiny on a table.
Wow. Come on.
And he had accumulated that within a 2-year period.
Yeah,
And he estimated that the average was just over $20 per ounce.
Christopher Sanchez, you have to talk to Michael Bullion, who's muted right now. Did he just pour another one? He did too.
Oh, am I muted? Damn it! I've been talking for hours.
Christopher Sanchez is jonesing for an invite.
Wah, wah, wah.
He's okay. I'll listen in.
Hey, Vessel, can you
I'm wondering
drop
why you
your
guys are
email
ignoring me.
in the side chat for me, in the Hangout?
What number
Well,
is
we
that?
got 3 kilos down. 2 more to go.
That's 3 kilos?
Yep, 3 kilos down.
Nice.
2 more to roll. Silver's
Does
pouring pretty
anybody
clean. I like these Scottsdale bars here.
Melting up nice, are they?
Yeah, not a lot of schmutzies on these.
Nice. They must be using pure silver.
Nope.
Who would have thought?
God, go think, eh?
So, Bear, what you been working on lately? You got anything nice and pretty to show us? Some of that Bear's private reserve?
Well, I got a few wood pours. That's about it.
Well,
haven't-
nothing.
I haven't.
There's
I haven't
nothing
really-
shabby about a wood pour. Let's
I
see
haven't
it, buddy.
haven't really been doing a lot of anything.
Yes, you have.
Okay. Okay, I got to straighten something out with Ryan C. King 87. He's just for the record, his wife is employed by FEMA. She is at FEMA HQ in DC for 2 weeks as a liaison. There you go.
Liaison.
Who's she liaising?
A liaison. She does all their travel, Fed, courts, NTSB, etc. There you go. You got the
She does all the work without any of the glory.
Yep.
She's a big timer.
Here's you a Mandalorian logo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
cool.
that is awesome, man.
This is a mahogany. I think it's a 4th pour.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, this is a beautiful bar right here.
Tight.
Still, I
Oh,
haven't,
yeah.
I haven't
look-
cleaned it up yet.
It looks hammered.
Look at that! Look at that wart on the back of there, man. That thing's like sticking off like a 1/4 inch.
Big old air bubble in there.
The nipple.
That is some freaking. That is some silver STDs right there.
That is serious.
STD,
serious wordage.
silver transmitted disease.
Yeah,
Wordage.
that's a beautiful. Yeah, it does look hammered. These are the mahogany is beautiful.
Nice.
I think it's a sand transmitted disease.
Okay, there you go. Except
There's
it's
the one-
wood pour.
This is Randy's alder wood. This is a 2nd pour in the alder.
Oh, that came out cool.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna have to
definitely.
have you send me a box of wood, Randy.
I'll send you a box.
I'm gonna have to pay you for a flat rate.
Hey, I like that.
Those wood pours have inspired me to do one for myself.
What is
Jeremy
that?
Jones wants to know, Bear, can you grind that off?
Yeah, I don't, when I'm done, hold on. Let me move through here. When I'm done, it's going to look like this. This is actually a 3rd pour in the alder that's going to Rich Rocco.
Rich
This-
Rocco!
He was here earlier.
I like
Oh,
that guy. He's a good dude. He's a good dude.
Where'd you
Cool.
go? There you are. Nice. Yep.
This is,
In a word, Jeremy, yes.
yeah, that's what they look like when they're done. This one's
So
cool,
what were
man.
the
This is a
thoughts
3rd.
behind your creative process there, Bear?
Huh?
He's like,
This is a across the grain pour right here.
ooh, across the grain, huh?
Is that the maple?
No, this is the winge.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is a nice little chunk.
Hey, mostly outdoors. How's it going?
There's
Mostly.
Vessel's piece that he won.
Ammo.
I'm gonna send this with Vessel, I'm gonna hold this until I get your shirt,
Okay.
and then I'll send it off.
Absolute beauty.
Other than that, that's all we got. That's all we've been working on.
Are you going to be pouring some little tiny Coke bottles, Bear?
Rich Rocco actually sent that, so I'll probably make it and then send one back to him.
Cool.
Hey, how much did Trump weigh? The Trump head.
Trump he's almost 6 ounces.
Oh, okay.
Wow, is that big?
Hefty.
Yeah,
Hefty.
yeah. I was gonna do. He's a 5'6", 9'4", but I don't really like him because he's got a pock mark right here, and I don't like pock marks.
Underneath his nose there?
Yeah, I've poured 2 of these, and both of them have gotten pock marks on the nose, so I don't know. This mold may not work out for me if it keeps pocking up like that.
Tell him to shut his mouth.
But if he does that, how's the shit gonna fly out?
Yeah, that's true. Right?
Big matchup tomorrow, Vessel.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
Only because we have our silver dollar bet on, or I should say, silver eagle bet on the line.
Yeah.
As long as none of them pussies take a knee.
No, they're gonna do what they do, but
yeah.
But like I said, I don't care about the NFL, but if I can win money off of fantasy football somehow or betting on them, I'll take advantage of their stupid asses all day.
Especially off a Vessel.
Well, it's kind of hard because he cheers for a team that's won Super Bowls. The Vikings are like any typical Minnesota team. They get your hopes up and then they just let you down every time, worse than the time before. But it's kind of cool because it helped me learn that I don't know, and maybe when my boys were born, that might have been the ultimate deal. I don't honestly really watch a whole lot of sports anymore, but growing up, I played hockey and football and played juniors after high school. So, I mean, my whole life was sports at one time. But now, seeing the real things that are important when you start working your ass off and you see your money going away for bullshit taxes or for child care or just all the stuff that your money goes away for you really learn the value of a dollar. And then when you're stacking gold and silver, you also kind of learn the value of a dollar. You kind of like start looking at things like if something costs $20, I mean, that's an ounce of silver right there. How bad do you want that item that's actually $20,
Yep. How's your hockey team doing stacking AP?
We're all right. We're 3-3 right now, so it's slowly going. Every team makes the playoffs, so we just kind of sandbag it till the playoffs come, and then like Randy Moss said, I'll play when I want to play.
See you later,
Randy Moss, what a freaking man! That dude had so much talent when he was young.
And everybody thinks that Dante Culpepper was this great quarterback. It's like when you're throwing to Randy Moss, Chris Carter, and Jake Reed, any quarterback's going to be good.
Well,
hey, Rick's Metalworks, how's it going?
Rick's, oh, dude, I was trying to find you. I was going to send you a message on Metals Mafia there. That a long time ago you sent me a message saying where you were from, and we're from not too far away. So if you can't, I'm not too savvy. Pardon the pun there, because he's in our panel. But with the emails and stuff, so if you could, dude, send me a PM or something, or send me another message on the Mafia there. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more and get to know you since we're not too far away. Let's just put it that way.
He wants to get to know you.
Well, it's just because it'd be cool for the pouring party if we had another guy that was, just.
Oh yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah, it'd be cool to meet Rick's, man.
And he's so talented. Anybody that doesn't have a Rick's Metal pour, Bear, can you show off yours, please? Because you got such a nice piece from him.
I would, man, but they're buried.
Okay, that happens.
Well,
That dragon
buried
is
treasure.
amazing.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, he did a dragon for you, right? That was just outstanding.
all his stuff that I've seen is just freaking beautiful. He's a top-notch caster.
Yeah, that mask is sweet too.
Yeah, it's everything he does is good.
What are you talking about, me?
Yes.
Check your Gmail, Mike.
Thanks, Bear.
It's good. There's no lack of confidence in this panel at all. I love it.
At all. There you go. Vulcan5678 says Rick's is close to home.
What do you think, Pops? Can we invite him to the party?
Also happy.
Here, I'm throwing out invites to his party. I didn't mean to overstep my boundaries, Pop. He's gonna spank my ass when he gets
Bear's coming.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
All I know is we need strippers at the next one.
Well, you're next to the Thunder Down Under down there, so you can probably just bring them up with you.
I'll for sure be at the next one.
You better be. You
Bear's
and
gonna
Zeke
be there.
are
We
gonna,
always see
you and
him.
Zeke are gonna carpool together, I heard.
Bear wouldn't miss out on another one.
No, I'll be at the next one.
Oh yeah, he will.
You guys are in for a treat, man. I plan on snuggling next to each one of you every night that I'm there. So freaking, we'll probably go from like Clint to the freaking pit and out in the back of Randy's truck. You know.
You're going from smallest to biggest, huh? Or from
That's
biggest
right.
to smallest? There you go.
Rick's Metalworks says, I think you guys getting the dragons and making box opening biz has really made dragon sales jump.
And we just wanted to tell you goodbye.
Good. We appreciate all you do for the Mafia, too.
Chase down some bears tomorrow. So.
Yeah, speaking of bears, and when he
See you
comes
later,
there,
Goose.
I'm going to try to get actual footage of a bear shitting in the woods.
The bear shitting in the woods?
Get footage of, that way. If anybody asks me if a bear shits in the woods, I can show it right on my phone.
Give
here.
them definitive proof.
Photo, video evidence.
Watch out for them critter cams, Bear.
We could get the bear drunk.
You ain't getting me drunk. That's one thing that ain't happening. We don't drink alcohol.
No, he's sober as
You're
a
gonna
preacher
slip
on
him a
Sunday,
nicotine.
ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you guys might actually be proud. Me and Mona are going to try a little ride on the wagon for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that against your religion?
Well, it's outside of the norm, but we're going to give it a shot for a little bit. You know, take a break and see how it goes. I feel pretty good today. And got a lot of stuff done.
If he hits you, Mona, you just let me know. I will take him out in a heartbeat.
And you have my permission to do so. Absolutely.
Shit, Stabby, you stop drinking there. You and Weebear can start working out together. You'll be benching 225 in no time.
Yeah, the boy. He's 17 or 16, almost 17. Almost 17. He's benching 225.
That's not bad.
Good.
He's a $170 benching 225.
Back in my prime, I could do 3 plates, and holy smokes, I'd be lucky to get a plate and a half these days.
Gotta expand it.
I could outbench my own body weight, and I was so proud of myself, but that was a lot of years ago. A lot of work to get up that big. It was a little brick house.
That's it. It's a lot easier for you smaller guys to get those compact muscles.
Hey, Vulcan, check
Big.
your Gmail.
Yeah, smaller guys, we gain strength, but we don't, it's hell getting the bulk.
Right.
Yeah, that in there, actually.
We have
Lead you in there,
strength
baby.
because we have more leverage because our arms are shorter, so that
Right.
gives us
Right,
more
yeah.
leverage. But
Totally.
bulking up is that's more of a genetic thing unless you're really feeding yourself.
And unless you're
Send you
that's
another one,
weight
buddy.
that's weight you're gonna have to get off later in life. You're not gonna want to be that big all your life. When you get older, that's hard on your bones, hard on your
Sure we are, man. We're a 10,000 calorie kind of guy.
Well, I was kind of born with this Spartan body, and it just never went away. So,
Oh, you just wait a year or two there, buddy.
yeah.
Your horizons will be expanding exponentially.
Oh my God, my brain hurts. I just had a mental image of Pit Bullion in a kilt.
Pot belly.
Some poor asshole into a hole.
Get in my belly.
Hey,
That's
don't
it. My God.
man. I got a kill.
Yeah, Randy does have a kilt.
Well,
Who doesn't have a kilt?
Randy's like the brother that you have that is like he's just a little bit kind of just you don't want to say much because it's like as long as he's friends with you, you're cool. But don't step on that tree branch on the wrong day and.
So true.
You're
Hey,
awesome,
Stack,
Randy.
Can you send an invitation to Vulcan on his work phone?
Who are you asking?
You.
That's gonna be a full house. A few other people, Colonel and Sanchez.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can only get so many people. Vulcan needs to be here though. If we can get him in here, that'd be awesome.
All right, I'm gonna copy my link. Vulcan, send me
already.
Send me a text to your work phone number.
The bat phone.
I'm not as God as I Colonel Auctioneer says I am not as God as I once was. Yeah, good. Yeah, yeah. We know what you meant.
He looked pretty good with those masks on the other day, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. There you go, Ryan Seeking. Who doesn't have a kilt? Yeah.
Right.
The Colonel with.
The Colonel with you.
Yes, I did.
Last time we were talking to him, he's like, "You guys are never gonna let me live that down."
I sent you 2 invites, Vulcan 5678.
The video, man. Mike GPO and his kilt, man.
Yep.
Classic. Absolute classic.
That's my
Classic GPO.
Classic.
No kilt. I still got the scarf in the closet too.
I've never worn a kilt, but there was a point in time in my life when I wanted to learn how to play the bagpipes.
That's one thing.
Was it when Korn released their first album?
Nah, Korn sucks, man. I never liked Korn. They're freaking.
Dude,
I don't like dudes that get on there and start freaking crying. Nah, I never liked Korn, man. Just something
Jonathan
about
Davis is a little bit of a whiny bitch, yes, but.
I don't freaking never really liked Korn, man. Just something about them.
Are you
A
saying
little bit of mashed potatoes? It's good, man.
corn? What's the matter with corn?
The band.
Manitoba.
Oh, the band. Okay.
Hey, Manitoba. Vulcan wants you to check your text.
Online.
Mike.
In concert.
Wow.
Vulcan wants you to check your text.
I did.
Old school 90s corn is good.
I got 2 of them are up to you, Vulcan. 2, not just 1, 2.
I can't do just 2.
Yeah, I sent it twice. It was so
What do
nice.
you made you only open 2?
There we go. I was hoping somebody's going to hit me with the Charlie and Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I got you.
I don't like cream corn. Yeah, cream corn's not my favorite either. I like the niblets.
Hominy.
Man, my dad and I, we did 50 bags of corn this year. So we shucked about 6 dozen, and then we boiled it up, put it in bags, and then you can freeze it. Oh man, that stuff is so good.
That's a lot of corn.
Well, I got 2 growing boys and myself. We're trying to keep up with Bearsy there.
Are are you guys doing sweet corn or what?
Yeah, sweet corn.
Niblets.
There, Mrs. V says corn kicks butt
Niblets.
with a
Hey,
K.
you stay out of this, Mrs. B.
I'm surprised that she let Vulcan out of the handcuffs enough to do some typing.
Them fuzzy handcuffs.
And the tickle feather.
Nine corn vessel says corn.
Freaking corn.
I never.
You guys are talking about corn and freaking you guys are passing right over the good bands like freaking Coal Chamber and freaking, oh man, I can go all day, dude.
Big
corn.
truck. Big truck.
Yes, some freaking Coal Chamber.
Yes. Cold Chamber, White Zombie, Pantera.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
80s was a great decade for music, I'll tell you what.
Not for don't say for me. It was a good decade for rock because there was a lot of shitty bands like Pearl Jam and the Smashing Pumpkins and Dave Matthews Band. Three of the worst bands ever.
Hey, you got a massive bonus for freaking Dave Matthews Band, man.
No, I like
Guy that get corn on your headstone, and hey, nobody mock Nickelback. There's nothing wrong with Nickelback.
Yeah, I like Nickelback.
Nickelback's a chick band, man.
You know what? Nickelback made more money than all them other goofs put together.
Oh god, he didn't bring money into this.
Yeah, I did.
Pumpkins, man, that's the worst band ever.
They sold out. So
oh my god, you want to talk about a crier?
Yeah, wrong with bluegrass.
Yeah, he with Smashing Pumpkins, they're pretty bad.
That's bad.
But the Offspring, they were in the 90s. They rock.
Oh yeah. You know what? The Offspring too. They've changed a lot, which kind of, I'm a diehard Offspring fan. Always have been, always will be. So whatever they make, I'm gonna like. But it kind of sucks that like bands like that, like when they're real young and they're real passionate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean because a good example is Power Man 5000. Okay, when Power Man 5000 came out, their first album, Mega Kung Fu Radio, dude, it was raw, it was hard, and then their next one, they wanted to because Spider and Rob Zombie are brothers or half brothers, something like that. So he wanted to kind of sound a little more mainstream and radio-ish, kind of like Rob Zombie did once White Zombie broke up a little bit.
Yeah, it's just like Metallica, man. You got all the way up to like the Black Album, and then right after that, it was just like just laying like turd after turd after turd.
There's no topping the Black Album, though. That's their issue. It's like fucking one of the best albums ever made.
Nah, man, you could Kill 'Em All, freaking Ride the Lightning,
Injustice
for All, yeah, Master of Puppets, man. All those albums are great.
Yep.
I'm with Savvy though. I'm a big King Diamond, Merciful Fate fan too. Right up there with my favorites like Megadeth.
You guys are
Dave
Mustaine.
French.
Yes. Just think about this. What would Metallica been if if he would have stayed and they never got Kurt Hammett?
Right.
I mean, dude, we wouldn't even know what it is today because I guarantee you, I don't think he's as good I don't think Dave's as good a guitar player as Kurt.
No, but I think he's a better singer than Hetfield though.
Yeah, and a better songwriter.
Yep.
Yeah, James Hetfield, I don't know, man. He wrote some great songs, man.
Yeah, but again, it's like when you talk about bands and like vocalists, there's not a whole lot of lead singers that, to me, stick out in a band. When you can have
King Diamond,
like Avenged Sevenfold, they have two guitarists. They have a lead guitarist and they have the rhythm or whatever he is, and like they do the dueling guitar kind of sounds. They kind of pair each other, and like that's what I love about that music. And the drums, certain bands, a drummer can totally make your band. like just like Nirvana. Nirvana was so good when Dave Grohl was drumming. I'm not a big Foo Fighters fan, but I think Grohl was an awesome drummer.
He's a good. Dave Grohl's very talented.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Back to Avenged Sevenfold. There's a lot of their songs I would love to use in my videos, but their mouths are so bad, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
That's why I just used a little bit of their music for my intro there.
So what do you guys think about the Dixie Chicks?
Are they taking knees during football games?
Wait, we need to send Gold Bear Bunny over there to give Mike a pounding just for saying that.
We got to sit Mike GPO down one of these days.
The
Woods Dixie Chicks.
I agree with Savvy again, man. Them, best album.
Pitt, have you got yourself on the big screen?
All of his.
No, I'm just floating around.
Stories.
Man, you should have it on the big screen. Those are sweet looking.
Did you give up, Pitt?
No, he's still going. 5th kilo poured.
He's
okay.
Pumping them out. They can suck a bag of Dixie. There you go.
That's good. Who said that?
Silver Supplement.
That a boy supplement.
Corn Dog says, I banged the chicken Hanson.
Got some news for you, buddy.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, man. Quagmire.
Yeah, he took the Hershey Highway on that one.
I got posters of him and everything. What? Oh, no.
All right. Wait, no, that's not all right.
Little known fact is that Vessel actually tried out for to be the lead singer of Hanson and was turned down.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
I couldn't get the bop down correctly.
Yeah, you almost had it.
My sister, she was in love with them freaking kids, man.
My little sister grew up
out just like everybody else.
Yeah, my little sister grew up during the whole I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Oh my God, dude. I heard that song over and over.
Hey, do you guys, I bet you, do any of you remember the Bay City Rollers?
No.
Were they roller skaters?
No, just another kind of one of those Hanson kind of. Steve Vai, now you're smoking my language.
Oh yeah, Steve Vai.
Yeah.
Vai,
unless it's Styx or Rush, there's not much else that came from Canada. Wasn't it maybe Bryan Adams?
Rush is Canadian too, by the way.
That's what I said.
Neil Young.
Neil Young sucks. Neil Young can come up here and kiss my lily white ass.
He'll come up there and kick your
Wow,
ass.
you really feel.
Neil Young is a puke.
Yeah, good songs.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, tune in next Saturday.
And that's all I got to say about
GPO
that.
and Randy go head to head. Saturday night fight.
But we figured out what GPO's trigger was. It's pretty.
Yeah, you got it now. Yeah, Neil Young's one of those Canadians that likes to sit in his mansion in California and tell us what we need to do up here so he can kiss my ass.
You don't like people looking down on you and pointing their finger, do you?
Nope, especially when they call themselves Canadians.
You don't like people.
You guys as Canadians need to fucking tell the Queen, sorry, pardon my French, to tell her to kiss her ass too and go for your independence.
I have a long time ago. I saw Neil Young in '93. I went there because Blind Melon opened. Yeah, I was gonna say you probably didn't go there to see Neil Young.
God, talk about a one-hit wonder with Blind Melon.
Yes.
You know what, hey friend? I saw Deep Purple in Ontario, California, way back in the '70s.
I seen Roger Waters.
Yes, I saw him the last 2 times he came here. He did Dark Side of the Moon and then he did The Wall.
The Wall was cool.
John Gotti. You guys know who 10 Years After is?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're at Woodstock, man.
Oh, man, they are good.
Yeah.
They were good anyway.
They
Hi
was.
ho!
Hi-ho.
It's off to work we go.
BTO, CCR, yeah, BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Taking care of business.
Deep Purple are older than we are. Yes, they are. Alvin Lee, yep.
Oh man, Deep Purple has some shredders.
Yeah.
Highway Star. Oh man, when I'm mowing the lawn, I press that thing on rewind about 3 or 4 times on my Walkman.
You got a Walkman?
Dude, what do you have?
I don't got a Walkman.
What do you listen to music
Don't
on?
make Walkmans?
I use my phone, man, like
Get out
everybody
of
else.
town. No, you
Come on, Walkman.
What? With the big thing, I put in my fanny pack. I got a fanny pack from Burke. Put the Walkman right in the pouch. And...
Oh man, you sure it wasn't from Vulcan?
Oh, that's right. When him and 21 Dinos. Oh, that's right. Hold on.
I already know. He's flipping the camera off right now. I already know it. I can see it.
Copy this link and send it to him.
Oh yeah, Iron Butterfly.
There you go.
Did anybody see the Simpsons episode where Bart handed out hymnals?
Yes.
He kind of changed it to "In the Garden of Eden."
Yes. This sounds like rock and or roll.
Right. At the end, everybody's putting up lighters, and the old the organ just passed.
The old organ ladies all freaking just jamming out on the organ.
Yeah.
On the way, Vulcan. Yeah, there you go, Scully. See what Scully says there? Some Walkmans are worth money, like serious money. If you got one of the original Walkmans in working condition.
I have a Sony Walkman, but it's MP3.
You got to get the cassette or the CD ones.
Yeah.
It's amazing what technology goes out and then it's worth money afterwards.
The one I have, A-Track. Anybody hear of A-Track? Like A is the letter A, track.
No.
Are you talking about 8-track?
No, A is in the letter A, as in AD.
No.
It's a format Sony came out with for one short brief period, and that's what I have. And it compresses MP3 even further. So I could fit, I think I got like 10,000 songs on like a 2 gig
little thumb drive,
little thingy, and it sounds fantastic. But
that's cool.
They don't make it anymore. And I have the software on my old desktop, and I only keep that desktop around just for that reason, because it's got that old software on there.
Got that on there, yeah. Yep.
Just to make Vessel jealous, I have every King Diamond album they ever released, and them I have the digitally remastered version. It's a gold disc.
I have LPs of King Diamond. I have a signed The Eye that I got at a concert. It is so cool, man.
That's what happens when I open my mouth. I just start crying.
I'll dig it out. I know exactly where it is. I'll show it.
How many of them broomsticks you got to do, Mike?
4 more, sir.
Nice.
But at least they're 20 ounces, and these are melting a lot faster than the kilos were.
All right, Vulcan, I sent it to your email, and I think I sent it to your phone.
I just sent him another one too, Stacking AG.
We're at 150 ounces or 170 ounces poured so far.
Wow.
That a boy.
So you're like halfway there.
So did you send it to the second one?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Well, then he's got a couple options then at least.
Options.
Options.
First
man.
concert I ever went to was an Ozzy Osbourne concert. Oh, sounds like Mike just joined the chat.
What's that?
Got kicked out.
I said, sounds like Mike just joined the chat.
And
That's
email.
exactly what you sound like when you join and, you know, your mic is messed up.
Mail delivery failure. Oh, what the hell?
Well, it's a good thing I took care of business and sent it then.
It says address not found. Oh, what the heck?
Taking care of business.
Did anybody get one of those platinum coins?
Not I.
Were they 1 ounce? Do you know the mercury dime looking ones?
Man, you wouldn't believe how many emails I got at 8:01, man, when I from the Reddit guys. It's like fucking 20 emails, dude.
That's good.
Yeah, it means that we had a lot of Reddit people watching. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Reddit's cool.
If they're still
Really
here.
nice turnout.
All right, Savvy.
Uh-oh, let me where you at? Where you at?
The hell, Vulcan, it tells me that email address is no good.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh.
Okay, don't take it away yet. I can't see it.
Put it in a box.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's that album. Nice.
2,000.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have to listen to them. I've never heard of King Diamond, Vessel.
Oh, start with them. And let me tell you something about the album Them. And a lot of people don't know this, but if you actually don't even listen to it, but on the album cover, read the lyrics. The entire album is a story.
All of his albums are stories, all of them.
So
Yeah.
kind of like Dream Theater a little bit.
And
Every
there's
song in a row is a continuation of the story.
Huh.
Yep. And there's dude Abigail and Abigail 2. Oh, awesome.
Slacker Stacker, how's it going?
Did you guys know that if you play a Metals Mafia live video in slow motion and backwards, that you can hear the devil speaking?
Yep.
I believe he's using a pick of destiny, isn't he?
Yep.
Yes, it was. What was King Diamond in? He was in another group. Oh, I forget. I played for another group for a while.
You guys are all reminiscent about back in the day.
What do you want to talk about here in the now?
Pick me up, dead man.
Yeah. Back in the day.
Merciful Fate. That's what it was. Good catch there, Ricks. I knew it was something. I just couldn't think of it.
Hey, Savvy, what was your crypto little live chat thing about? I didn't get to see it.
Oh, it was just the illusion people have that, you know, that they use this Bitcoin currency on the internet, but the government actually owns the dynamic naming servers that, you know, resolve a name to the actual address. It'd be like me sending you a package, and I just said, send, you know, and all I wrote on it was Pit Bullion in Las Vegas. I mean, the mailman don't know you. But when you go to, you know, yahoo.com, then, you know, or youtube.com, that actually resolves to an address. And all they have to do is just shut off the card catalog of names that connect you to the IP addresses. So the platform that everybody is using this digital currency on is actually the platform of who they look at as the enemy. And nobody has really ever touched on it in any video I've ever seen, and I had something to say, and I didn't say it very well, but that was the bottom line.
Well, you did
Just to let everybody know, Savvy may seem like a rough and tough character, but he's actually pretty goddamn computer smart. And I always thought that was crazy about him. He doesn't look like the type of guy that would be all smart on computers, but man, he's a whiz.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I'll take that as a compliment.
You're a lot smarter than you look, man.
Well, I didn't earn my name by accident, but I do appreciate, you know, the
Yeah, I think wasn't the CIA in the 90s the ones that created Bitcoin originally?
I don't really know Bitcoin's history. Actually, who created it is kind of obscure. They claim it was some Chinese fella, but Satoshi. But obscure. No one actually knows who that guy is.
Yeah, it seems like it's exactly what the tulip buzz was back in what, the 16th century, 15th century, I think it was back in that time when, or even before that when they used shells. You know, it's like whatever people want to think is popular at the time for payments. I can see that being the case because again, like I showed in that book, a lot of people are sheeple and they want to, if they see that there's smoke over there, they're just going to run over there and see where all the smoke's coming from. And by the time they get there, the fire is big. So if you try to buy into that fire, it's not going to get much bigger before it burns out. You needed to be involved in that fire when they were building the kindling for that before they even lit it, which is what happened to a lot of the Bitcoin people. They got in at 3 cents a coin or whatever, and it went up a little bit and then it went way down again, and then it in 2008 when the financial crisis came, that's when it kind of seemed to kind of take its stride again, because everybody was fed up that the banks were getting all bailed out. So they thought that, hey, this cryptocurrency is going to be a way to be undetected, to be outside of the banking system, not knowing that. I don't know if anybody knows who Aaron Russo is. Look him up on YouTube. But he was a friend of one of the Rothschilds. And they basically told him that their ultimate plan is to get us all chipped, which is basically the reason why we'd be chipped is because we don't have any cash anymore. We're all in a digital world currency, and like you said last night and just like today, if you're not following or towing the line and they want to shut you off, how the hell are you going to get food? How are you going to get clothes for your family? How are you going to get heat for your house if you can't spend your electronic digits in this electronic world that we're living in?
That's pretty much the bottom line right there. Is you wake up one morning and the lights are out. What are you going to do? When your bank has a closed until further notice sign on it, the ATMs don't work, your modem isn't connected, your batteries are running low in your laptop and your phone, and can you provide for your own family? Can you provide for yourself? Can you protect yourself? From all the thieves and thugs and gangs that'll immediately come out of the closet. I mean, it's a pretty scary thing, but the world is getting kind of scary, and people should really start thinking about that.
Very scary.
Yeah, and to think that the government doesn't have a back door into that system is just.
That is funny right there.
Okay, I'm just going to start on the top floor and work my way down.
Just thought it was humorous, that everybody, has all this trust in it, and it's actually, being utilized on a platform of the people they don't trust, and nobody really understands that, and so it's kind of something you guys might want to think about,
Hey, Silver Saber.
Well, as far as the technology goes, like blockchain, that ain't going away at all. That's here to stay.
And I think that that is, a misconception, and I love you, Bear, but I just can't agree with you in that particular case.
Well, I mean, it's technology is what I mean. I'm not saying it's any good or not. I'm just saying it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, I would agree that the blockchain technology is good because it's basically like making a digital receipt, which is what it should be. And I don't get, like, so these people are spending this Bitcoin on, now not every place accepts it, right? But there are places that do accept it. So they are theoretically making purchases for goods and services, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if they're doing that, aren't they using an illegal currency?
Yes.
So isn't that against the law? Isn't it written in the Constitution that you need to use only coinage that has been struck or made by the Congress?
Yes.
I don't know.
That's made. Our currency is made by a private company that no one knows who owns, and they actually
Okay, so
charge interest to our government.
right,
The taxpayers themselves is where it ends up to
so
bring the
take it a step
currency.
further then. Okay, so say the government isn't making money anymore like they were supposed to in the Constitution. So now the private Federal Reserve, which isn't any more federal than Federal Express, they're basically they're not using their dollars to buy stuff. They're not using federal dollars. They're using Bitcoin digits to buy stuff. So theoretically, they're using illegal currencies to buy goods and services.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, now that it's hit, almost 6,000 a Bitcoin. What did it start out as? $8 or something?
It was $300 at the
Lower than
beginning of
that.
the year. It was $400 at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so I think that something's going to happen here pretty quick.
Are you serious? That
Past
it's almost
gold, I
6,000?
thought, but now it's doubled again since then.
Are you serious? I'm gonna look right now. It's not at 6,000.
It was at 5,800 last time I looked.
Wow.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah, it was at 58 something, and it was right under $6,000.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
right.
we were just talking a couple months ago about, and it was only $2,400.
Yep.
Dude, Savvy is not shitting. It is $57.94.
Yep.
Holy shit.
And there you go. And I think when it was first released, I believe it was $8.
I think you're right.
It was $8, 8 cents, 80 cents, something like that.
It was, and that was the price in 2008. Back in '94, when it was first announced, it was less than 3 cents a bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll take 200.
And I'm okay. I'm not gonna fault people for making money, but it's ridiculous that the people that believed in sound money, the people that were stackers that knew the value of gold and silver, just totally abandoned it and just went all balls into this whole thing. That, I mean, it's total Benedict.
They'll be back, man.
GA.
They'll be back.
Yep.
Well, he's making, you can't blame the guy.
That's what I said. I can't fault him for making money.
He's making money. I just think what I'm trying to say about blockchain is basically what's going to happen is the ultimate goal is to take the cash out of your pocket.
Yep.
And when they take the cash out of your pocket, my pocket, and everybody else's pocket, walking around on the street, it's over. It's done. The moment we lose cash, it's over.
Right.
That's right, because they hate cash. They can't stand it.
They hate it.
Yeah, they're trying to phase out, a lot of they've already phased out the larger bills over, the last numerous years, because they don't want people to have the ability to possess large amounts of wealth and transport it easily. So they're talking about phasing out the $100 bill now.
Yes. And the moment that happens, it's You're done.
Well-
It's over.
Right, and I think Sweden, only 5% of their transactions are done in cash. I think 95% of their transactions are done through some sort of electronic card, phone, whatever, chip.
It kind of makes you wonder what's going to come first. Are they going to go after the cash first, or they're going to go after the guns first?
They have to get the guns before they go after the
Have to
cash.
do them both at the same time. Hey, BSO, how's it going, buddy?
Oh boy, he was a kid at Christmas today.
See, so that's another rabbit hole that we can jump down is the whole shooting going on in Las Vegas. I mean, immediately you had Congress and Senate members talking about, oh, we need to ban bump stocks. We need to man, there are so many other ways to rapid fire a semi-automatic gun than having that little bump stock device on there. And that's part of the agenda. Just the same reason why they had 5, 6, 7, 8. How many guns did he have in there? Like 10 different guns.
11, I believe.
They wanted to have as many guns as they can, so that when Congress goes to make their little bill, they're going to say, "Look, he had this gun, he had this gun, he had this gun. We need to ban them all." And Dianne Feinstein, the woman that got assault weapons banned back in the 90s when Clinton was when he was president, they asked her just recently, they said, had gun laws or had different gun laws been in place, would it have stopped the shooting? And she said no, because it doesn't. All gun laws do is take guns out of the hands of good people. Bad people are always going to get a gun no matter what.
That's right. I can get one right now.
You know what? The only way they're going to get all the guns is if they find themselves a big ass magnet.
Well, what they're going to do is what they're going to
just roam around with a helicopter and a big ass magnet taking everybody's guns.
They'll use armies of other countries to disarm this country. That's how they're going to do that.
Yep.
Well, they've already done it. I mean, and recently, and a lot of people don't know that, they went down with a semi-trailer and large trucks and went door to door, confiscating law-abiding citizens, in Katrina, taking their weapons, and that is against the Constitution. And no one really talked about it. It wasn't really on the news, and nothing was ever done about it. But your government will violate the Constitution anytime they want.
They did that up here 5 years ago when there was a flood in Calgary.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Why were they taking everybody's guns?
They said that they didn't want guns and riots, and fights, but people were, basically at home defending their property and their homes, and they took them anyway.
Well, it's just like the rancher. It's just like the rancher down there.
Yeah,
Bundy.
up north.
Yes.
Yep. And then that's another reason why I believe his trial is getting ready to start too. So what better way to?
You guys talking about Bundy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about land. That wasn't about guns.
That guy's a fucking nutcase, dude.
Well, that's what they want you to think.
Right.
But you really
Trust
don't
me.
know.
Dude, he's a squatter, bro. He's squatting on land that's not his.
That's what they told you. But you don't know.
That's what he's doing.
Man, you don't believe everything you're told, man.
It has to
He
do
thinks
with the
just because he
grazing.
took care of it, it's his now. That's what he thinks.
There's probably a lot more to that story than what everybody freaking thinks. That's just my own opinion.
No, I agree with you.
Have you heard the guy talk? He's a fucking loony, dude.
Dude, come on. You can't judge people just off of short little blurps that they say.
He doesn't even acknowledge the government, dude. He's just like, it doesn't exist, so you can't take it from me.
I think the government's going to use him as an example. I think he's probably within his rights of what happened to him. I think he's probably a lot more. What is the word I'm looking for?
Dude, he didn't pay his taxes, bro. Easy as that.
Of course, that's what they do whenever you get in trouble. That's the first thing they do is say that you didn't pay your taxes or you're a pedophile. or anything else to get the public eye to get on you. You know what
Right.
I mean?
To demonize them.
Yes.
Demonize.
That's what they
You been
do.
talking to Clint lately, Bear?
Man, I just keep my mouth shut most of the time.
But that's the thing is that
Guy, Bear isn't too stupid.
I'm about to make me an extra tinfoil hat for Bear when I see him.
Hey, you know what? Let me just tell you something. The truth is always somewhere right in the middle.
Yep.
It's never to the right. It's never to the left. It's always right in the middle.
Sounds about right.
There you go. That's the truth.
That's what I want is truth. It's freaking truth, man.
It's
I'm tired
sometimes
Bear
of it.
wants
truth
the
hurts.
truth. You can't handle the truth.
I'm tired of hearing all this bull crap every freaking day when you walk outside. You just look around and all these people are just walking around like freaking sheeptards, just doing their thing, and it's just oblivious to everything that's
right. Not only that, not only
happening.
oblivious, but I mean, look at Harvey Weinstein.
You're walking right up Clint's alley. He's getting excited.
Yeah, this slime, Harvey Weinstein. I mean, think of all the Hollywood celebrities, that he groped, and I don't feel bad for celebrities, but I feel bad for when they get taken advantage of. You know what I mean? So it's like, why did these women, when they had their careers defined, why did you not speak up? Why would you keep silent about that and let this?
Because they're making money. Because they were making money.
Everything else, like nowadays, it's a gang mentality. Nobody can do it by themselves. They got to wait for 1,700 other people to say, okay, ooh, this guy groped me. You know what? Put him against the wall and put one in him. Be done with it.
Right.
Yeah, he's another Paul guy.
And he's not the first rich Jewish movie maker to be groping women in Hollywood. I can promise you that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, totally. And that's what I hope. I hope that Hollywood just disintegrates from this, and they just their Scientology can take a hike. Their insecurities or all this just bullshit that they have, they can take a hike.
Oh, it's that Hollywood lifestyle.
Which is how realistic. I mean, think about it. It's exactly just like some of the people on here that kind of promote the Rob Kirby's, the Rick Rules, the Eric Sprotts. Like, it's funny when they talk about selling gold. It's like, well, my client bought 10 tons of gold or whatever. It's like, dude, who the hell in their right mind and that's following us is buying a ton of gold? It's like talking a little more realistic terms here.
A kilo, even a kilo of gold. I don't know it. I don't know of anybody that's bought a kilo. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a kilo.
Yeah, these guys are all just talking like it's like people are buying these huge amounts, and there might be a couple here and there, but I can't imagine that.
Well,
See you later, corn dog.
The nations are the ones buying the tons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hot dog.
Hot burning dog.
Hot dog.
Hot birdie dog.
Bear, this has been fun, man. We need to do this more often. We can call it Conspiracy Corner with Clinton.
Dude, it's freaking and like the Hollywood thing. I've listened to people talk. Yeah, for a couple of years, all I did was just freaking listen to other people talk. I would go to work, put my headphones in, and just listen to people talk. And dude, I've heard some freaking things that would, and I don't know if it's true or not because at the end of the day, unless I'm standing there watching it happen, who knows? But there's some freaking sick things going on in Hollywood, buddy.
Yeah, and it goes all the way up to the elite, man. It goes up to
They could use a good purging.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I thought Trump was going to do. I thought Trump was going to drain the swamp. I thought he was going to start, when he was going for his presidency, he called the Fed, He said we need to abolish the Fed. He said the stock market's in a bubble. He said the job numbers are phony. He's given all the stuff that we have the facts for, that we can see, you know, and now it's just like he takes credit for it. Oh, the stock market's great because of me, and it's going to
Trump
be
is one of them.
I'm not
He is.
100%. I'm not 100% sure about him. I'm not 100. I'm not. I don't go one way or the other, man. Like I said, I don't freaking. I observe. I'm not 100% sure about him. But if you really think about it, to me, he's just like Obama, but he's all the way to the right, whereas Obama was all the way to the left. Said the same things.
Yep.
And, you know, of course, they weren't the exact same things because one's to the right and one's to the left.
No, but at least Obama started from the left. I mean, he was straight up left from birth. Okay, Trump has gone. At one time he was a Democrat.
Yes.
Okay, he was a registered Democrat. So I mean, not saying that people can't change, but you know, when Ivanka and Chelsea Clinton are best friends, you know, when you go to each other's weddings and stuff like that, things don't add up. I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening that don't add up, and I think a lot of it is due to the internet, and it's, you know, people they can't hide their shit anymore. I mean, the truth is out there.
Silver Saver A.G. Randall is carving a fleur-de-lis, and see you later, Colonel.
Hello, Silver Saver.
Your guys' shit, see?
She wanted to know what you were carving, Randy.
Now, I'm still thinking about Vulcan. He had it best when he said that he's going to make an awesome dental hygienist when shit hits the fan.
Yep. Got a job, Randy.
The Metals Mafia are going to have the cleanest teeth with no plaque.
Damn right. Even in the apocalypse.
I'll just take him out and mail it to you, Randy.
There you go, Mike.
They're in the mail.
I could just see us all riding out the apocalypse at the Vulcan's Tavern, you know? That'd be great.
Yeah, but the only thing you got to worry about is freaking, or all you guys got to worry about is the one of the earthquake hitting the New Madrid Fault and making the Great Lakes freaking run down to the Gulf of Mexico.
No, you know what y'all got to worry about? You got to worry about Yellowstone blowing up and blowing you all the way to Hawaii.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
you got a point there.
If Yellowstone blows, then freaking probably 90% of us are toast.
Well, more than 90, brother. 99. That's a life ender. That's an extermination.
It's a 2-year nuclear winter. That's all it is.
Oh, it's more than that.
It's not even the southern hemisphere would be totally unaffected by it.
Oh, I'm talking about the United States. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about 90% of this country's toast. If that happens.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy that there's a giant friggin' national park on a friggin' volcano?
Yep.
Biggest volcano ever.
You guys remember Mount St. Helens?
Oh, yeah.
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 You know what? I was living in Calgary, Alberta when that thing went off. And that's quite a ways away from Mount St. Helens. And I woke up in the morning and I had 4 inches of ash on my car.
Jesus. Yeah, the whole side of that volcano blew up. It erupted so hard.
Yeah.
That was a big deal back then.
I'll never forget that.
Were you out there making ash angels, Mike?
You know what? I thought about it, but that shit was so dirty, man. I didn't even.
Talking about like a one in a lifetime deal, dude. You didn't do it. Come on, man.
It's overdue too.
Oh yeah.
So, is it going to be the San Andreas fault, the Yellowstone, or the New Madrid fault? Which one?
Remember Pompeii.
Let's take everybody in the chat. Those are your three options. You got New Madrid, San Andreas, or Yellowstone.
What about?
Well, you got the one in California, dude. California's due for another big one any time.
That's
Like
San
that
Andreas.
that can happen. I think all of them are going to get rocked before
Well,
it's
that
all
San
said and done.
Francisco quake in the early 1900s rocked friggin' San Francisco down to nothing.
And that the one that happened in the 1900s that was on the New Madrid fault line made the Mississippi River flow backwards.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That's crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Basically,
I think that'll
sent a little
happen
tsunami.
again. That'll happen again eventually.
Yep. It will.
Sooner than later, I hope.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can use
hope.
a good purge.
Man, I'm
So
not really
buy all the
thinking
Metals Mafia silver you can, people.
I'm not looking forward to paying $8 or $9 a gallon of gas.
Dude,
Scare the
it's
shit
not,
out of everybody and then push our silver on them. Is that
Yeah.
how we're working it, guys?
Let's do it. Buy
Is
it
that
now
our
while
new
you can,
angle?
Yes.
while the internet's still up.
Thanks, Silver Saber.
Thanks, Silver Saver.
Protect your wealth with the new Donald Trump.
We'll scare them all shitless and then be like, and you can get our silver for the apocalypse.
Silver.
That's what Chris Dwayne does. He goes in and scares the crap out of you, then freaking sells a freaking fortune of silver.
He got
Man.
banned from YouTube.
Who's that?
Chris Dwayne.
That's when I first started stacking. I was listening to his videos, and buddy, by the time his 15-minute video was over, I was sitting in my bed, freaking in the fetal position, shaking.
See, I don't know. No, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, he does a lot of good jobs on bringing like actual facts points up. I mean, for as much, yes, he's not like Alex Jones fear porn, but I mean, he's trying to sell silver, but he does make really, really nice rounds, and he does do a good job of informing you.
Well, I'm talking about 2013 Chris Dwayne, not 2017 Chris Dwayne.
Okay. No, you got a good point there.
I'd like to say something real quick. I said it to Miss Mona here privately, but tonight I am fucking proud to be called your guys' friends, and tonight has been really, really heartwarming. Just to be a part of you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you're a good friend, Savvy.
Be right back.
Definitely one of the good ones. Man, that picture you sent me just a little while ago, holy crap.
I thought that said your name all over it.
Oh, it does. It has my name written all over that.
When you got that new stamp, I was like, oh, yes. Because it looks just like it,
It does. And it's like 1933, man. That thing is wicked cool.
Yes, sir. That was yours from the day I laid eyes on it. Literally, from the second I laid eyes on it. You were
At the coin shop I go to, there's an actual silver vessel there. It's about like 4 or 5 inches tall. It's like a totally detailed silver vessel. I showed you a picture, right? Vessel?
Blood sugar is about to hit the roof.
Is it 925?
It's either 925 or 999, probably 925. But yeah, it's a complete like detailed fucking shit, man, made out of silver.
Is it expensive as hell?
I didn't ask him how much it costs. I will next time I go in there. I meant to do it this time, but then I got wrapped up in all the Scottsdale bars he bring out.
Because I've looked them up on eBay. There's a bunch of them, but man, are they expensive. Yeah,
I'm sure it's quite expensive. It's been sitting there forever, though. Maybe he'll cut a deal.
There you go.
Thing. The guy that works at the new shop I'm going to, he's not as like he doesn't care as much, like he's not like, oh, we should save this one so we could sell these for more. He's more like, here, man, just take the damn silver,
Wow.
You gotta like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like dude gave me like 380 ounces and 1 ounce Scottsdale bars today. It was great.
What
I only got 2 10-ounce bars.
Which ones? What 10 ounce did you get?
Which what?
Which 10 ounce bars did you get?
It was like NTR metal. It's nothing special.
Ah, yeah. Ah, yes.
Clint's got a bunch of those.
Yeah, I got a handful of them myself.
A few of them have gone into the melting pot.
I just can't bring myself to melt them, man. It's like once they go in, only for a handful of times have I pulled anything out of my own personal stuff. It's hard to freaking, even the buffaloes, man, it's hard to pull them out and melt them.
Yep.
But the cool thing is that they're getting made into beautiful works of silver art.
Yes.
And then
Well,
they get sent to a home of somebody that truly appreciates it.
That's what's cool about the whole poured silver thing is that, you know, in 20 years from now, you're not going to whip it out and it freaking be full of milk spots or, you know, it's going to be, you know, it's just going to be what it is, man, you know, and I actually see poured silver being far more desirable in the future, especially like
Well, at the
sandcasting
coin
stuff.
shop, dude, they sell poured silver for $8 over spot.
Well, it's you're like sandcasted stuff, man. You're talking about things that are, you know, that are not going to be like for guys like us. We don't make a whole bunch of stuff like that, so you know, there's not going to be very many of that floating around. You know what I mean? It's like if I go into a coin shop and see any of the things we make sitting there alongside freaking 5,000 American Eagles and 5,000 Buffaloes and 5,000 Pandas, I'm gonna want what's unique.
What's
Yes.
different? Yep. Unique.
I
Yeah.
saw a Tree of Life at the coin shop, not last time, but the time before last I went. That's the second time I've seen Zeke stuff in a coin shop out here.
Yeah.
Put them there. I said, does he put them there?
Does he what them there?
Does he put them there?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Bear, you got that big old claw around your neck again, or still?
No, the wee bear is wearing a claw. Vulcan's. I got another a new one of Silver Spoon 22's pendants made.
Cool.
And Vulcan has it now. So for now, right now, the kid's wearing the claw.
Your necklace that you put that veil on, that was epic.
Yes, it's very. You know, I haven't really quite figured out the lost wax yet. But I think that one was like a huge win for me because I've gotten really, 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 really frustrated with that whole process. It's just, to me, it's just not, you know, I want everything to look 100% perfect. So, you know, I just can't, just kind of frustrated with that at the moment.
What about the tips that you got last time? Did that pay off at all or what?
What's that?
What about those tips you got last time you went to the shop? Did that pay off at all?
You know, I haven't. I mean, I've told you guys kind of off camera, kind of the stuff I'm going through. So I haven't really been
paying attention.
I haven't really been doing much of anything. Just kind of like if somebody orders something, I go ahead and do it. But as far as like trying to set things up and stuff like that, I haven't really been doing much of anything.
The bear is anal.
So we're at 260 ounces poured.
Ooh, you getting there?
Wow.
5 more of these and we're all done.
100 left.
100 ounces left. 100 ounces to the finish line.
So you got 5 of those to do?
5 of these to do.
Who said I was anal? Who said that?
Silver Saber.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The thing is I just, you know, that's one thing about silver is that when you pour it, it kind of has a mind of its own.
Yep.
So, and especially when temperatures are high and low, it does different things, and it's
You got to be focused on what you're doing, not on what you got going on.
Well, it's really not. Even if you're 100% focused, it still sometimes doesn't do what you want it to do.
Yep. Slacker Stacker says, at Pit Bullion, I may not wait on my designer much longer.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I was just reading it for Pit because he's muted and he's probably not paying attention to the side chat. And Bear Silver Saber was just saying you want everything so perfect.
Well, it's like it's like that's whenever somebody buys something, it's like
got your name on it, brother.
Well, not only that, it's just like you don't want your crap to be freaking, if it leaves my house, I deem it worthy. And if it leaves my house, I don't really give a damn what anybody says, because if it's good enough for me, then that's what it is.
It's good.
Cold and raining.
He's got them all, I believe. I don't think he's got a YouTube store, but he's got Facebook and Instagram, I think. YouTube.
Who's that?
Rick's Metalworks.
Rick's is Facebook.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
There. Okay.
It's raining here. We're actually getting rain right now.
Wow.
Still raining.
Slacker says he was waiting on a stamp for personal bars, but may have. But I may just have my name stamped into the bars instead. No problem, buddy.
Actually, I had found something the other day that, him talking about that stamp. A.G. Randall, that discussion we had last time, I had actually whittled out a little something and with pen and paper, an idea, and no skulls involved, but I think I might have an idea for, what I want for a stamp and bars and things like that. I think Savvy Metals might be adopting a new logo style thing, so I'll go grab it. But carry on, I'll show you.
Yeah, send me a picture of it.
I'll show it to you right here, right now, but I have it right here. This is the concept idea that I had in mind. Something kind of like that.
Okay, but the Atom side is going to have to be on a round, something flat though, so you could pour it.
Well, just something raised up, off of the back surface a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
The atom structure for gold, because somebody already used the silver one. But
there goes a 20 ouncer.
Cool. Just take a picture of that and email it to me.
Hey, Mona.
Drop your email there in the Hangouts or something, and I'll pick it up.
We'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
Wow. Awkward silence.
Silence. Silence.
Howard.
You guys running out of things to say?
No.
Oh, we got plenty of stuff to say. Man and Clint could go for hours.
No.
He's muted.
Me and Clint give the Colonel a run for his money.
Give me a beer and we're good to go for hours.
Oh, you're back.
I'm sure Savvy and Randy, they get in on that too.
What's that?
Conspiracy theorist.
Oh yeah. Just wait till next year, Bear.
Yeah, a lot of tinfoil hats are going to be made next year.
Yeah,
Well,
bring
that's
lots of foil, Pitbull.
if I would have known that Randy was going to be there and freaking, like I said, I don't drink, so it's like, you got the awkward man out,
It's not we're all drinking.
I don't think
hammering.
anybody there was to the point where we were puking drunk. I mean, we might have had a few beers, but nobody was. Dude, nobody got.
Yeah, I didn't even get drunk the whole time I was there.
Yeah, that's it, man. I wasn't either.
Is the beer over bullet? No.
Like when I fell off the porch, that wasn't because I was drunk.
That wasn't a porch.
Because
That's
you're
one-step cabin.
Yeah, but I don't drink either, Bear, so not to worry.
I think the funniest picture though and it's funny because it's like, you know how you see something and like forever it's burned in your brain. I think it's a lot worse with dudes than it is chicks. But the picture of Pitt fixing to take a shower and that frog sitting up there on the freaking shower head, I'll never forget that, dude, ever.
I kind of had the same experience, but it was when Vulcan was staring at me in the shower.
Vulcan.
I didn't like the way he was holding me there, holding my eyes open either.
Was there any shrinkage involved?
Yeah,
I was in the pool. There was
cold water.
Vulcan was like that guy on Dodgeball when freaking Justin Long was like freaking cleaning that dude's like rims, and he's like, "Get in there real good, boy," and he had his finger in his belly button.
Yeah, that shower was epic. It was right in the front yard, so if anybody pulled up the driveway, you'd be right there.
Standing in the shower when Grandma comes to visit, eh?
Well, when they're hosting those swingers parties, they got to be able to clean up quick.
I mean, shit, I thought that's what we were there for, and then it's supposed to be like a family kind of thing. I was kind of thrown off by the whole situation.
Well, when you didn't bring all the talent from Vegas up with you, it kind of defeated the purpose. I
thought Clint's Minnesota Pimpin' was going to be, bringing in all the ladies over here.
I tried, but that restraining order hasn't cleared from the U of M, and that.
Vulcan says we could still shoot.
That Break of Dawn shooting session we had was friggin' awesome.
Yeah, that was.
I bet you the neighbors were probably duly impressed.
No, they were
happy.
And congratulated us.
They came over later and were like, "Yeah, you guys are up early shooting, huh?"
Oh yeah, I'd never put one of those down. I'd be out there all day.
Like these young people have horses, and they're training their horses, try not to get freaked out by like strange noises. So that was actually a big help.
Yeah, Monica was saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, their horses are getting trained so they don't get spooked.
All right. Since we got silence, Vessel, if I had one song from, what was the band you said? King of Diamonds?
King Diamond.
King Diamond.
King Diamond.
If I had one song from King Diamond, what would it be to play?
Stop. Are you kidding me? You're going to make me try to pick one song?
Just one.
Yeah.
I'm going with them. Either the phone call is kind of crazy, but then that would be the one I'd pick.
Shrine. SHRINE. Shrine.
Yeah, that's
them or Shrine?
The Shrine.
The Shrine, huh? All right.
That just comes to mind right away, I guess. Good song.
How many got left?
Four more left, gentlemen. Stay with me here.
I'm bringing some music to it. Let's see what to hear.
I need the Rocky soundtrack, man. I'm feeling fatigued over here.
Yeah, how about a YouTube strike, eh?
Getting
Is that what you
fatigued.
get for playing a song?
Just don't let it go for more than 15 seconds.
15?
Yeah,
That's what we
yeah.
get?
About that, yeah.
Wise man, how can I protect my credit score?
Use Capital One's free credit wise app.
Does the commercial count?
That's not it.
Fly on the
Oh, I'm
wall.
feeling it now, baby.
Now, how long of a break do you got to give before you can play another bit of it, or can you do? I got to go to a different song.
Ooh, there's a good one. Sink the Pink.
Yeah, there's a good one.
Oh man, my silver chain is cutting into the little carrier hook on the bezel. Arg!
Sink the Pink?
Sink the Pink.
Who's that?
Come on.
AC/DC?
ACDC, man.
Oh man, I love If You Want Blood, You Got It. That song.
A dangerous meeting. Yeah, that was good.
Yep.
Mercy.
That was very good. I have a whole bunch of stuff right here. Yeah, I've got Dangerous Meeting, The Dark Side, and Voodoo on my laptop here.
Beat gets me going. Makes me want to dance.
There you go.
Sounds like something Party Boy would dance to from Jackass.
That's what it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's just got his crotch just to jam into this song.
Nice.
Just a thrusting.
I played that on one of my videos a long time ago. Nobody got it, that it was the Party Boy thing.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, you need that for your intro vessel.
You didn't even get to his voice, though, man. His voice is what sells it.
All right.
There goes the schmutz.
Wow. Wow.
Pour that silver, man.
Whoa. Vessel, we might have to have a talk.
Get on that.
The music was awesome, but then he's kind of
3 more to go, Savvy. 3 more to go.
wow. That's different.
He changes it up. You get used to it. It grows on you.
Nice looking.
Actually, no, I don't like this one.
Randy.
Trust me, man.
I will. No, I'll give it an honest. I'll give it the good college try.
I would never steer you wrong.
I know you won't.
There. Slacker Stacker says the bear loved the music on your videos. You rock, man.
Thank you, sir. That's all the stuff that I like.
That's all stuff you bought and paid for, too.
Yes, that's stuff that I like.
Vulcan 5678 says I really hate the city.
That's why you're building that oasis out in the woods there, so you can do woods with Howard.
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 Ow!
Ow! Drop it on your foot?
No, it's still hot.
Oh, okay.
Pitt almost did drop a hot one on my foot while I was there.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Would have burnt one of my little piggies right off.
No, I was going to say you couldn't make it to the toilet, but you're talking about a different hot one.
A different hot one, yeah. Hot. Sharon, you got to come see this.
You trying to knock the dents out of it?
Vessel, the intro, the first 15, 20 seconds of that song, though, would be killer for an intro for it. It'd be rock, I think.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't hear the creaking.
No, that's true. That's true.
Creaky sheets. Creaky sheets.
Yeah, that guy can go from like, he covers a good.
Blacker Stacker wants to know, Bear, how do you avoid getting copyright notice on your videos playing Metallica?
Because I pay for every song you hear on my videos. I pay for. Like you can't drop anything into iMovie unless it's been bought and paid for. And then in the description, you gotta.
What a sucker!
Oh, it's been paid for through iTunes.
Yes.
Oh, what they're bunch of.
You're a sucker, Bear.
They're not the people out there.
See, here's the thing, though. You can either look at it one or two ways. You can look at it as I'm a sucker, or
you're a sucker. That's how I'm looking at it.
You can look at it as I'm going out of my way to come out of my pocket.
No, you're not. You just want to use your little iPhone
to entertain you.
Out of your way. This is all about you, buddy.
That's the way I look
at it. All about you.
I'm going out of my way to entertain you.
Well, no, the thing, I own like dozens and dozens of albums that I bought, but I didn't necessarily freaking buy them from iTunes. They came out long. iTunes was a glimmer in their daddy's eye.
Well, the thing
but
I totally agree, Mike. That is. I can't tell you how many times I've bought in some of my CDs, like freaking some of my Offspring CDs I've owned 4 or 5 freaking times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you can either try to rip it and go for it, or you could just pay $1.29 and just whatever.
I just go for it, man.
Yeah.
I just go for it.
Line. But that's okay.
Well, and here's the thing too, Bear. If they're going to charge you for it, then you should monetize that shit and try to at least make your money back on the song. You know what I mean?
Okay. Rick's Metalworks. If you buy it from iTunes, you can use it on your iPhone if you use your iPhone and you use iMovies to make your videos.
Yes. That's what I do.
What if you have an iTunes account?
I've downloaded stuff. I got buttloads of songs that I like that I've downloaded, but when you go into iMovie, you can't use it in iMovie unless you've actually paid for it.
Unless you paid for it, yeah.
So you have to give credit
unless you paid for it a second
link
time.
back to their official channel, on their website, I believe. You have to link back
in
to
the
their
description. Yeah. Savvy actually on the Rammstein one that I used, that only like everybody out of the United States got to see that video, but then I actually had to go back into it and I added a Static X song instead of the Rammstein song. Savvy, he walked me through it one day because it got booted.
I got to see it.
Oh, I saw it.
That's what sucks about it. Is like I edited all that. You go in and edit the whole video to fit that song, and then it was like I was scrambling around to try to find another one that kind of fit.
It fits.
I've had that happen plenty of times.
Yeah, I fired up a Tor browser, dropped the link in there. YouTube didn't know what fucking country I lived in.
Maybe if you would have had a Bitcoin address, they could have found it for you.
iMovie to use big name band music. No, you don't have to use iMovie, but it helps.
I hit the Onion router. They didn't know shit. I've been around the internet since it was long before it was the internet. Man, they can't beat me.
A.G. Randall's back.
No, I don't know if they want to beat you. They just want to get enough of the people against you so that you're outnumbered and you basically either just go out in a blaze of glory or you throw your hands up in the air.
Well, we're already outnumbered, dude. Think about it. Think about how many millions and millions and millions of dollars people pay in taxes every freaking year. They just bend over and take it. But nobody ever does anything about it. Nobody ever does anything. It's like someone breaking into your house and you just standing there while they walk out with your TV. You know what I mean?
Right, but in America you don't have to do that. But in every other country they are fighting back. In Venezuela they are having protests. In Spain they have the whole Catalonia vote. I mean there are
I'm
Brexit.
just saying we lost the war here, buddy. We've already lost.
And and that's I guess fine and partly we deserve to lose it because we don't have enough like true, and I don't want to necessarily say like patriotic, but it's like just we don't have enough of the right people left to turn the ship around, and there's only 300 million out of 6 billion people. So to me it seems like the good people that are left here and mainly in this community, it's like we have to hope that the rest of the population doesn't look on us too badly for how poorly we've ran things and how badly we've just ruined other countries.
Well, I kind of look at it as like in Braveheart, whenever freaking Longshanks, he like wants to breed out the Scottish. That's kind of the way I look at it, is the way it is in our country right now. A few generations from now, the kids nowadays, you think the way they're growing up and what they see and hear and stuff is completely different than what we saw and heard and stuff. Just think about 3 generations from now. Them people, they ain't gonna have a freaking clue about nothing.
English won't even be the primary language in 10 years.
Oh yeah, I agree. That's a scary thought, man.
Okay.
El Baño.
Okay.
Okay.
Volta?
Great.
People need to understand, man, that
100 years
we
old.
owe out over $80 trillion, and the GDP of our entire fucking country can't even pay the interest on that debt. There is no fucking way out.
But they keep kicking the can. They keep kicking the can down the road. So that's what I don't understand. Is everybody says that they can't do this and they can't do that, but they do it every single year. They do it over and over and over again. That crap could go on for another 200 years because at the end of the day,
yes and no. If
other parts of the world are getting sick of our shit and they're starting to drop the USD in global currencies, which means our dicks get real small real fast. And
well,
I think that party's about over.
We also got one thing that they don't have, and we have a military that'll go in and bust them upside the head.
Well, then we gotta fight everybody in the game, and that's not a fight we're gonna win.
And not only that, we're
I agree.
fighting two of the biggest dogs in the fight. China's population outnumbers us 2 to 1. They have 1.6 billion people.
Yes.
So I mean, they could fight us with half their population and still outnumber us.
Yeah. Well, and then you got Russia, who's been stockpiling They've been stockpiling weapons for the last 30 freaking years. I mean, who knows what the crap they got?
And what are they doing in the Middle East? They're trying to make peace and make friends.
Yes.
China could send a wall of men about 10 miles long, and it would never end.
A wall's not going to do anything either, because if somebody
wall of men.
Oh yes.
Well,
yes, I like that idea.
And it would never end.
Well, think about this too. Do you ever stop and think about this? You got all those people in China, and it's going to do nothing but just keep increasing. And what happens? What does every person in China have to do every single day besides take a dump and all that other good stuff? They got it. They have to eat. They have to eat. At some point, I'm looking. You know, and this is just my own opinion. At some point, man, we sure do have some fertile land over here. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, and you know what they're doing with the fertile land up here, Bear? They're building solar fields. They're taking prime farmland and turning it into solar fields or
you know, where you guys been? The prime minister of this country sold most of our country to the Chinese 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah, we're selling all sorts of spots in Nevada. There's in between Nevada and
north.
In between Nevada and California, near the border or whatnot, there's a giant solar plant, like humongous, just in the middle of the desert, and China owns it.
Yep.
And that totally makes sense to put a solar panel in the desert because there's no shade, there is nothing but sun there, maybe some clouds, but
why does China own it? Is what I want to know.
Because they own a good portion of our I mean, they're doing the smart thing. They're if they go into debt, they go into debt because they're buying our debt, and when they pay us back, they're paying us back by buying land. They buy tangible assets.
Yes. Yeah, that's smart.
Just like our bonds. They own a shit ton of our bonds, and if they want to, they'll sell them to the countries that hate the United States just out of spite. Do you think they care about the U.S. dollar when they have all that gold? I mean, they'll bankrupt us, and then when we restart the currency over, they'll say, hey, here's our gold-backed currency. U.S., if you want in, show us your gold or, take a hike.
Lay it on the table. And that's another thing is that everybody talks about how China's got this, and this. I'll tell you something. Ain't nobody know what they got because they sure as hell ain't going to tell you what they got. Nope. Nobody does that.
And they don't export a dime. They keep all gold in-house. You might get your pandas or whatnots, but all the big bulk is in-house, man.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a good thing though that we get to watch freaking Hannah Montana and stuff like that over here and get
right the Kardashians or just like this whole football thing, just like the whole Hollywood Harvey Weinstein thing. They're all distractions, man. They're all just shit to keep you busy, keep your thumbs twiddling, keep you doing whatever,
It's really Clint, it's really a brilliant if you really think about it, how brilliant it really is that there's so many distractions that hit you from every single angle, from every square inch, from every angle. So many It's the freaking Escalade truck.
They only need to distract you for a couple hours a day until you go to sleep after you got off work.
Dude, it's worse than that, dude. It's like you got $100,000 Corvettes. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, you know how insane that is to actually go out and buy. And if any of you guys own a $100,000 Corvette, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm sorry, but it's to me that's just stupid. You know what I mean? If you can't pay cash for it, you ain't got no business buying.
Don't you have like 5 cars?
He's got Lamborghinis though. He likes those Italian models.
There's a big difference. I own all my cars. They're all bought and paid for.
Yep.
All of them. I paid cash for all of them. I don't owe any debt on. The only thing I owe debt on is my house, and I'm making extra payments on that.
That's a smart thing to do.
And hopefully the economy will stay good, so I can finish doing that. You know what I mean? Because the economy tanks. You know, I'm in a new construction business, man. So it's like when the economy starts tanking, we're the ones that feel it first.
Oh yeah.
Hope Yellowstone don't blow up before you got that bastard paid for.
Well, I mean, if that happens, like I said before, if that happens, that's too easy though, Mike. That ain't gonna. I'll tell you now, that ain't gonna happen because that would be too easy.
Yeah.
It's pain and suffering is what's in store, not the easy way out.
That's right.
But everybody that's listening to this and in our community, we're all pretty much prepared. It's not going to be like it's a 10-year deal. If anything does happen, it'll be maybe a year or two at the most before, everybody's kind of back on the same, going at it. It's just we won't be the world power anymore.
They'll be
unless it's like an EMP. Unless it's like Randy said earlier, like an EMP. Actually, an EMP is so logical because not only can you eliminate 90% of a population, but you also don't destroy anything. So once 90% of the people are gone, you can move people right into where the freaking other people were. You know what I mean?
So an EMP involves a nuclear missile being detonated a certain amount in the atmosphere, right?
Electromagnetic pulse.
2 miles up over the state of Oklahoma.
You need a nuke necessarily to do that.
United States power.
Solar. You know what? A big giant solar flare will take out.
Yes.
No, okay, I'll give you that. And if that happens, you have time to get yourself prepared for that. You have at least 3 days from a solar eruption. By the time it 1 to 3 days, you've got time to get yourself prepared for. And there's a couple good channels. I think Observing the Frontier is one of the channels I listen to in the morning, and the guy does a great job of explaining what the sun did the day before, kind of goes over all the weather patterns. It's like a 5-6 minute little kind of clip deal.
Yeah, it's
I feel so safe just that I know Clint.
Well, it's the thing about it is though too. It's like you and I'm not disagreeing with you, Clint, at all. You say 3 days, but if you know that's going down, then dude down the road knows that's going down. And if that guy down the road knows it's going down, then the dude that's like 3 neighborhoods over is going. Everybody's going to know. So what do you think's gonna?
If you think the government is going to let that information out, you're mistaken.
Well, I'm sure
not let that out.
I'm sure it would get out because there are people. I believe there are people that maybe not hold the highest power up in the government, but I believe there are good people that are in there. But all I really see in my mind is like that commercial where that freaking old man gets his freaking mouth busted open for the can of beans. Remember the commercial where I think it was like a credit card commercial or something. The guy. It's a couple years old, but it was like that type of scenario. Which, well, we could go into another big old long freaking conversation about
predictive programming like that.
Yes. But basically, there's a riot in the supermarket, and some old man's carrying a can of beans, and some guy comes up and like punches him and takes his beans, and they like make it out to be a joke.
Hey, I remember that old dude. I took them beans, man. I took them.
You are a mean son bitch like that.
I told GPO I'd hit an old man. I'm not afraid.
Hey. I told him, come on up.
I was telling Clint about all my car wash stories when I used to work at the car wash and all these people that wanted to beat me up.
Yeah,
those are pretty funny.
You were kind of like Rocky before Rocky was Rocky.
I'm telling you, man. I don't know why everybody hated me there, but yeah.
Because you was big pimp.
No, everybody didn't hate me, but there was certain people didn't like me.
The ladies loved you there, if I recall.
That's the way it is everywhere you go.
Always love Bullion.
There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like you.
There's always one in the crowd.
And I
can't stand for anybody not to like me.
Yeah, I don't know if there's really a whole lot of ways aside from, I would say the earthquake possibility or like volcano, to me that would be the ultimate way that somebody would get caught with their pants down. I think all the other scenarios, like if somebody launched a nuclear missile, you'd know it if they were going to detonate it. I mean, it's just if you're going to worry about an EMP, then make a Faraday case. You know, it's not that hard. You can go on YouTube. Basically, you just line a box with tin foil so that no electromagnetic signals can get into there. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like if people don't just do a little bit of research on their own, then I guess kind of shame on them. If you don't have just a little bit of silver, precious metals, because of something might happen, shame on you. If you don't have, homeowners insurance on your house and it burns down, shame on you, man. It's just like it's simple kind of common knowledge.
And if you don't have a KitchenAid mixer in your house, shame on you.
Shame on you.
Well, you're exactly right. It's everybody always talks about how, because I've talked to other people about the same thing that I'm around every day, and it's like a lot of them look at you like you're a freaking idiot. But then it's like, you know what, man? If you don't have enough wisdom to freaking, it's just like you don't keep all your money in the bank, just like you don't keep all your wealth in dollars, and it's just like freaking. You should have at least a week's worth of food, if not more, at your house at all times. You know what I mean?
Right. Beans, rice, and it's simple stuff. Some dehydrated food. If you got a dehydrator, you can
meat beans.
Fruit.
Meat beans.
Meat beans.
Meat beans.
Oh, it's just like, man, it's like if you get a big ice storm and you can't go anywhere for a week, it's not necessarily just the apocalypse happening. You can't go anywhere for a week. What are you gonna do?
I just kick back, watch some Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix and
kick back and freaking let Fred start
bars.
Fred starts gnawing on your leg because he's starving.
Nah, I'll feed him Julie if I need to.
I was gonna say, fuck that. Fred will be in the pot in the first week.
Fred will be the first one to eat, and then I'll eat my kid.
Speaking of eating people,
you're telling me you would eat the kid before you'd eat the cat? That's low, man.
I love the cat, man. I really love the cat.
Would already be taken and put in some Chinese food.
Too much hair.
I really love that cat, man.
Too hard to get the hair out of the meat.
Right.
I really knew I should have went with Kitty Bullion, but I went with it instead.
Yeah, you and Sal could have been making rounds together.
Oh yeah, we've been holding hands, drawing pictures of cats.
Oh man, that sounds like a good time.
Dude, you get hits on the internet.
I wouldn't be stuck with you guys,
So, holding hands with Sal sounds like the best, man.
Yeah. Instead, I got you guys.
Hey, you know what? You wouldn't trade us for the freaking world, and you know it.
Yeah, you're right.
I know it.
You're right.
But you got one more?
One more, Mike!
Yay!
This last bar is brought to you by...
one more to go.
Remelting the same bar over and over again.
Smoky McBung water. About time you showed up.
A little bit late, but you're here. That's all that matters.
Well, he did miss an intelligent conversation.
He did. For a change.
We went deep tonight on Metals Mafia Live.
And we didn't even talk about food yet.
Don't get him going now, Randy. Wind him down. Come on.
I like talking about food.
All right. So, do you want to talk about the perfect ribs that I made, or do you want to talk about the perfectly cooked?
The McRib?
I made 3 slabs of ribs.
Ribs?
We're going loud on this last pour, gentlemen.
What you eating, Bear?
Nothing. I'm pacing and smoking my pipe.
I heard a great name for that, for those vape cigarettes. Did you say what they were, Mike?
What's that?
A name for those vape cigarettes or vape deals? Like
No.
how you call the man bun a twat knot? I thought there was a name for those vape cigs that was kind of like along the same line.
Well, how many hours have we been online here?
Like 3.
So it took me 3 hours to pour 360 ounces.
That's kind of slow.
Not bad for an amateur.
Little slow.
Yeah, let's pick up the pace.
Not bad.
Pick up the pace next time.
As far as the vape goes, a lot of it's, a lot of people do it because it's trendy. But for me, like I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, and that's the reason why I vape. It was because I smoke like a freaking chimney, man.
No, that's good. If it keeps the cigarette, lungs out or cigarette out of your lungs, that's good.
But think of how long were cigarettes around before they really discovered they were really bad for you, and everyone quit. Like 60, 70 years.
It was before they thought
those
of
vapes been around for 10 years. Wait another 30, 40 years, and they'll be telling you those are killing you too.
Well, I'm sure they are, but I'll tell you the one difference about it is that I don't wake up in the morning hacking, and I'm not constantly spitting up green stuff.
Yep. See you later, Silver.
Oh, you were only at the green? Wait till you get to the black and the red.
Yeah, the black's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. And then you can taste. Your taste is different too.
Big time. That's the thing
I enjoy not tasting anything.
I noticed that the most food tastes better.
Yes.
What if your wife is a horrible cook? Then should you smoke 2 packs a day?
At least 2.
All right, I'm taking up smoking again.
Well, I'm not knocking anybody that smokes because I know how incredibly difficult it is. It is one of the most difficult things I think to let go of.
I agree.
Yeah, that's harder. That is harder to let
All right, there you go, guys. 360 ounces of poured Silva.
Wow.
Nice.
We got 20-ounce burrs.
Nice job, dude.
We got more 20-ounce burrs.
Burrs. Those are beautiful.
Well done.
Show it, brother.
Burrs.
Ooh.
That is a lot of shiny.
Yes.
A lot of shiny.
Tumbler's going to be working overtime.
Well, thanks for pouring my order tonight, Pitt.
Your what?
Thanks for pouring my order up tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'll get this sent right over to you, Vessel.
Hey, how did our tumbler work after you re-silicone or when you put that tape on there?
She's working like a champ, man.
Beauteous.
Yeah, I didn't put the tape on there. I used that fix it glue or whatever. Shit is the bomb, dude.
Is that the stuff that they spray on they like have the boat and then they like cut the hole out of the bottom of the boat and put the screen
It's this stuff right here. Fiber Fix Glue. Fiber Fix Total Repair. It's got this little light, and that's how you cure the resin.
Ow, my eyes. Ow.
Infrared light?
Yeah, so like it cures the resin in like 5 seconds. So as soon as you hit it with the light, it starts getting hard, and 5 seconds later, it's like solid, dude. You can sand on it and everything.
Cool.
Is that made by?
Yeah, that is cool.
That stuff works, dude. I'm keeping a bottle of that stuff at all times in the house. Who knows what you could use it for?
I'm already scheming.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna go take this inside the house. Be back with you guys in a minute.
Let's take this inside.
See you later, Tomoko again.
I'll see you later, right, Tomoko?
How many people are still watching?
This is a great chat.
20.
We got
Wow, I cannot believe we kept the interest of
40 thumbs
20
up,
people.
40 thumbs up,
Wow.
20 watching, and everybody
Wow.
involved in the chat. It was great.
Do we have the greatest community or what?
We sure do.
Give it up for yourselves, community.
Clap, 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 clap.
There we go.
Clap, clap, clap.
I didn't get a harumph out of you.
Horatio Hornblower would have been proud. Oh,
Yeah, we
I
got
heard that.
we got a lot of stuff accomplished this chat.
yeah, sorry about that.
We're good.
Yeah,
A little
Bush.
air biscuit never hurt anybody.
Air biscuit, yeah.
I'm sorry, Randy. Go ahead.
Like babes.
Oh, I said I got that accomplished during the chat.
Yeah, that looks
Oh.
like sweet. Hey, Walt, how's it going, buddy?
Dude, that's a nice looking background you got there, Randy.
It is.
Oh, you mean this here?
Uh-huh.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, you got some kind of weird lighting going on there. It looks all goldy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the pillowcase I'm using, I think, maybe.
Could be.
What's the girl that's chained up in your basement using then if you took her pillowcase?
Yeah.
Mouth gag.
There you go.
Mouth gag, yeah.
Oh, there's some beauties in the back there. I wish Vulcan was here.
Oh, is anybody still watching?
On the chat side.
I know. I miss you, Dad. I wish you were here. I missed you at Willie's birthday party today.
Is anybody still watching us or what?
Yeah, it's like 20 people.
20?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have a giveaway you're going to do.
It was a
Dude,
very
Vulcan
popular
said, or Vessel said we had 40 thumbs up.
40 thumbs up, yeah.
Wow, that's like the best chat we ever had. I think it's due to some of the Reddit people that hopped in today.
Okay, there's 21 watching now.
Appreciate that, everybody. Yeah, that's cool,
You're
man.
going to do a giveaway, didn't you?
I did.
He did the Reddit giveaway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nobody knew about it except for Reddit people.
Congratulations to the
There.
Reddit people.
Yeah. Thanks, Reddit people, for joining in with us, Appreciate that.
I think I have an account. I think you and I are following each other. I just haven't been on it.
Yeah, I go on Reddit quite often. They've been showing me a lot of love there, so I want to do a little something special for them.
What the hell is Reddit?
I think it's just like a posting board, isn't it?
Yeah, Reddit, the silver bugs, the rounds, you see the silver bugs rounds vessel.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the Reddit silver bugs. They're the ones who make the rounds.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, you just said what's Reddit?
No,
that was GPO, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you know how me and Vessel sound alike.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what Reddit was. I've heard about it, but I've never been inclined to look it up.
Yeah, Reddit's cool, man.
I just might now. Might.
Where'd you get that M16, Randy?
You poured that, remember?
At the live party. That's the same one that I poured for Howard, his golden gun.
Yeah.
Howard.
Go through the... No way, you didn't fit through there.
I don't see my little up north bar.
Here you go, Ryan C. King 87. Come back next Saturday. We'll be here.
Is it raining?
There's the loafy, the little loaf of love.
Loafy.
Raining?
Yeah.
GPO's got a little loafy. Little
Yeah,
bread loaf.
That was a perfect loaf pour, man. That looks exactly like a loaf of bread.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks just like this one.
Dude, I think Fred can fit through the dog door on the the cat door on this dumb child gate I got. I bought this little child gate.
Very nice, GPO. Very nice. Very
It has a
nice.
cat door built into it, and I thought it would keep him out, but I think it could fit through it. Oh well. do you guys think we're wrapping it up for the night?
Fred.
We can. I mean, Bear and I can save our. We were getting ready for round 2. We can save it for next week.
Well, we don't want to scare too many people too fast, you know. So let's just cool off, you know. Let's let everything soak in that you guys have said to them for a week.
I'm just saying, I got black helicopters flying over my house right now.
I had them.
Yeah, they'll be there shortly. I gave them coordinates.
That's funny. But yeah, all right, everybody on the chat side, appreciate you guys watching. 360 ounces of, it's 360 ounces total of pours in one session.
Peace.
It's a record.
I challenge
boys,
you
later
other
girls. Thanks for watching.
Hey, there you go, Randy. Damn, I wish I could do that. I can do it this way.
Nanu.
Nanu. I was just getting ready to say that.
All right, good night,
Live
everybody.
long and prosper.
Yeah, that too.